We got this.
We
guys.
got this, guys. Hello.
Yeah, can you do the energy?
What? I awake?
Are you the hype
Is
person?
it daylight savings Sunday? Did we spring forward?
We
Good morning,
spring backwards or something. I don't know.
No, we did. No.
Thank you,
We
Bree.
did spring backwards. I've had this argument with. It's not even an argument. I'm telling you guys facts really quickly, everyone. For
Monique
everyone
and I have been
who
fighting
is
about
not
this.
here in America, or I don't even know. I don't know how far reaching the daylight savings goes. Spring forward. All right, that means we lose an hour. We don't
It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
All right, Christina,
I'm bad about it because I need every hour. Now that gas prices are $80 an hour, I need every hour. Every hour, I need it.
Hour.
I agree.
But
hello, good morning.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm on like 100% right now.
Monique's on 100. I've had food poisoning, so she is bringing the energy today. If you guys are new here, we are the Roomies Digest, and we do this fun little segment called Books and Brunch where we bring on a friend and we get to know them a little bit better, talk to them about books while eating breakfast. Today I'm not eating because I can't stomach food.
Right. And I woke up a little late. So instead of eating, I'm enjoying a nice matcha.
Love that.
The Supreme Matcha Green Tea. I don't want to say the name because it doesn't seem like the right.
Puka?
Oh, is that right? Oh.
Yeah. You guys know Puka. It's at the grocery store. It matches your nails. You should show those off.
Oh, yeah. And I got my nails done.
Look at that.
Ooh, you fancy.
She's ready for spring. She's ready for the end of March.
Wow, you fancy.
I know. I was like, I can't do anything with my home painted nails, but
I decided.
Listen, I painted mine.
The accent nail. The accent nail.
If this was done yesterday, my nail would also be missed. I have half of my face anyway.
But yeah, let's let Bree introduce herself.
Yeah, I'm done.
I hate doing this. I hate doing this so much.
The introduction.
I do. I wanted to write it down. One person introduced me so well, and I was like, yes, I want to do that. And then
forgot it.
Yep. So, okay, my name is, what do I say? Hold on. What's the question?
Let's do a starter. Yeah, we'll do starter prompt. So obviously your channel, all of her links are down below. So if you guys, would do us a favor, go follow her on everything. But maybe your favorite, help me.
Not favorite book. The last book that you read.
Oh yeah, the last book that you read, since this is bookish content.
Yeah.
And maybe your sun sign, your like zodiac.
Ooh, that's fun.
Oh yeah. So my channel is Loc'D Booktician. I've been a booktuber for about 3 or 4 years. I can't remember. It was right after I left Ukraine. 2019, the end of 2019. Yeah. So so that, sorry, I got a little, I was like, yeah, so that. The last book I read was Catch Me If You Can by Christina C. Jones. I needed some romance in my life.
Oh, okay.
It was giving. It left no crumbs.
I didn't get down.
I'm here for it. It left no crumbs. And I'm excited that it's a 3-part series. So I'm already halfway done with book 2.
Okay.
Don't at me at your mama. Okay? At your mama. My sun sign, I'm a Gemini sun. I am a Cancer moon. I'm a Leo rising, Jupiter Cancer, Mercury's in Taurus. That's important. So
I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
So that's my situation. Trying to think of anything else. On my channel, I do a couple things. I like to read mystery, thriller, and horror the most. But this year I'm in like 15 projects, I feel like, with other booktubers doing a lot of stuff. And it's just been like difficult to read what I want to read because I'm in so many read-alongs, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So it's just like hard to get on it. I also created Black Halloween-a-thon, which is a yearly Halloween Black AF celebration of authors who write in crime fiction, macabre, horror, mystery, those things. I do a lot of author interviews. And I think I'm funny. I think that's important. I do a little humor in every video. So
You do.
yeah.
And
You are funny.
something special to add. Us together here, we want a little something called a family feud.
Oh
Yes.
I was gonna say, yes, the way that we met Bree. Well, we
already knew, but like
we were friends, but the first like interaction, I guess, like where we actually talked to each other, we had played Family Feud. It was us, Bree, Jess.
Yep.
And then I feel like, was there somebody else?
Cammy, I thought.
I'm not gonna say if I remember.
I think it was Cammy. Cammy, if you're in the chat, let me know if I made that up.
Was it Cammy?
It was Cammy though, because I was like, Cammy will know this question. Anyway, we played Family Feud.
There were a lot of people.
Yeah. And
yes, there we go.
Yes. Family Feud.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was me. Okay, good. Yeah, because I was like, I feel like it was Cammy. I don't want to make that up. But I'd be making up memories. Anyway,
same.
It was us. And the reason why this was important, y'all, for the audience here is because it was BookTube versus Book Talk versus Bookstagram. And we
were the underdogs.
We were the underdogs. Remember that? They were like, BookTube doesn't know crap. They're not gonna win.
We were struggling on the bus.
In the poll.
We struggled for the first part. We were like, because a lot of it was popular vote. You know what I'm saying? Those book talkers.
Survey says, if no one knows how Family Feud works, the survey says, so you have to pick the top 7 answers, I think, or 5. I don't know how many we have.
Right.
But
right.
And so then the ones that you get it right, you get the most points.
Right.
And
we really had.
I just wanted to, toot our own horn.
Right? We had to bring it through because no one thought we were gonna win, and we said
we didn't even think we were gonna win.
Yeah, we were like, "Come on, guys, the final feud."
Man, in my head, I kept thinking the final countdown.
I mean, honestly, yeah, it was a struggle. but
absolutely a struggle.
We had fun though. We had fun together, and we pulled it together in the end. So that's our. I mean, I wish we got a placard for that.
Yeah, we should have a trophy.
There was no trophy. I think it was epic.
It was.
I think I'm gonna send everyone a trophy. We'll get the little ones,
like the little tiny ones.
Yeah,
we deserve it, honestly.
Yes, I've decided to make that a thing.
But yeah, anyway, so that's how we met Bree and hung out for the first time ever. But yeah, it's a tale as old as time from there, I would say. I'm glad that you kind of went over some of the stuff in your channel, because I know that we participated in Black Halloween last year and had a blast. And I was going to say, if there's anything that you are currently working on that you'd like to talk about, we would love to chat about that right now.
Ooh.
I know you're doing like 5,000 things.
Yeah, actually, because
every time I look at your stuff, I'm like, something new.
Yep. Because I'm super type A. I have a don't judge me. I have a spreadsheet.
Oh my god!
And anytime somebody wants to do something with me, I add a tab to the spreadsheet, and then I add you in on it. Mm-hmm. I add you in. You're gonna see everything I'm doing. So even if you're trying to be like, oh, I want to plan this on this day, you can see every live I'm going to be on this year. Okay. So I do that. So let me go get this spreadsheet.
That's so organizing. I'm like, I am wow.
That is, and I'm almost wondering why I haven't thought of that.
Because I got the spreadsheet going. It's like yearly read-alongs, 2021 through 2022. It's a lot. I'm booked. It's a lot, but I do have so many new things that's going to happen or come for me. I'm hoping it really happens between like May and Black Halloween-a-thon. Like I have so much merch and shit and like other shit that I want to say that's gonna happen. Wait, can I curse on here? I just use that word like that
Yeah,
all
that's fine.
willy-nilly.
That's fine.
I can curse? Okay. So anyway, so one of the projects I'm doing was from last year. It's an Uncle Rick read along. So we read every book that Rick Riordan wrote. Now we're reading his Present series, which is a bunch of BIPOC individuals writing about different mythologies. So we've continuing it this year. I think this year is our last year doing it. At least that's what I'm hope, because it's going to be a never ending read along, you know.
Yeah, I was going to say,
let's end that here. Let's end that here. And then I'm doing Crime Readers of Color, which is it's a book club via Zoom. So it's not on YouTube or anything. So me and Shay, with Shay, her YouTube name is Shay with the Hobbies. We are reading a book every month by an author of color who writes thriller, mystery, or thriller, mystery, horror, whatever, anything in the crime fiction world. So this month we're reading Like a Sister by Kylie Garrett. This book just came out a couple days ago. And we'll be reading that on the 27th at 7 o'clock at night. So if anybody wants to get in on that, let me know, because you can only get it via link. So I also have the email if y'all want me to share that. And then I'm doing the Sookie Stackhouse read along with Deidre from Shade Tree Reads, and it has been horrible. We both hate it. It's a series she read when she was younger, and she was into it. And you know, my Gemini self, yeah, let's go over it. When I see
the True Blood,
and been
right?
like, I'm out.
Huh? The True Blood.
Yeah, the True Blood.
Yeah,
it ain't
okay.
Right. So Charlene Harris needs her ass whooped for what she wrote up in this book. Okay, it's just it's giving very much racist privilege. It's giving, I don't know, nothing. It's giving abomination. Really.
No. I've never read this book.
So I am struggling on the bus. I feel like my life is being taken. As they say.
Wait, how many books are there of those?
What'd you say?
How many?
It's 13, and we were on book 3, and I'm like, it's gonna be a long ride. Because
what is their moment where you like, I don't know if we
should continue
saying that. We keep saying that to each other, but we're also like, we ain't no quitters. We're going to play this tape out. And I told her, I said, look, it might be a couple DNFs in my future. I don't know. You know, it might be a couple do not finish, you know, abomination all throughout. And I'm just like, wow, like the way she depicts black folk. She's like, oh, I'm going to bring a black folk in this. Come on, black man, dead upon arrival. And I'm just like, wow, you are something else, Charlene Harris. You are something else. I hope she has grown from this, you know, because she published these books from, because I put like the book, the author, the genre, published, month we're reading it, day we're reading it, sprint, on whose channel. That's how it's like set up. And I'm looking here. These books were published. The first one was in 2001.
Yeah.
And you know, white folks was wild, and they still are, but you know, was wild. In 2021. So a struggle. That's where we're at. Let's move on. We don't have to keep talking about Charlene. Next we have the Realm of Comics, which is a book club that Ashley from Bookish Realm and I do on her channel. And we talk about different graphic novels and comics every month. So this month we're talking about The Delicates and the Sheets. It's a graphic novel. We'll be discussing that, I think, the last Wednesday of every month typically. And so those are more, you know, I like what we doing over there. And then there's another read along that's supposed to happen, but I haven't ironed out the kinks, so we'll skip that. I won't put that on the radar. Then we have one that I do, which is the Black Classics Book Club. And every month I read a Black Classics with, you know, anybody who wants to read it with. So this month we're reading To Be Young, Gifted, and Black. And later on this month, we will be talking about that book. So I'm excited about that. And then I have all of the until June the picks for the Black Classic Book Club on on the Instagram, which is Black Classic Book Club. That's where you would find it. I'm participating in the Poppy Wars read along. We're on book 2 here. The 26th of March is when we're discussing it. Have I started it? Hell no. No. Hell to the no.
That's so funny. Oh my God. We
have not started it. But you know, the Bible says those who read will learn to succeed and not live on greed. That's Corinthians 3:7. If y'all didn't know, and it's really not, but I'm just gonna say that's what it is.
I was about to say, you know, they didn't have rhymes like that in the Bible. Don't lie to these people.
I'm really crying this morning.
I don't know if that's it.
No, I feel that on the Poppy War. I feel that on the Poppy War.
Listen, the struggle. And then the last one I'm going to talk about is I'm doing a read along with Kim from Native Lady Book Warrior. And we are reading, we're doing like a SJG verse read along, and we're reading 6 books from Stephen Graham Jones this year. So the last Final Girl will be on my channel on the 27th of this month at 4 p.m. Just so y'all know about that. But you know, that was a lot I just said, but that's on the radar.
Just, you know, just some things you're dabbling in.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
The reader's version.
Let's see who's all here.
Also, I just want to say, if you guys are interested in, you know, doing any of those read-alongs or anything that Bree's getting into, her links are down below, so you can find it there.
And if you go on my channel and you're looking for like the links to the live show, I've made it so that you can see all upcoming live show for the whole year. And the Uncle Rick read-along, there's a live show already put on. So for the whole year, the live shows have been created. For the Crime Readers of Color, you need a link. For the Sippy Stack House, all the live shows have been created. For the Realm of Comics, holla at Ashley on Ashley from Bookish Realm. You know, your girl know nothing. Black Classics, I usually do it for the whole year, but I said, nah. So I do the beginning of the month, but you have that up. And the Poppy Wars, holla at Erica from the Broken Spine about that too. Yeah.
Nice. I love to see it. All right. Good morning, everyone. Hello.
I love seeing all y'all.
Hello. Should we say that like Mrs. Down?
Hello.
Good morning. Sorry, it's funny for me. Yes, the daylight savings. And it didn't help that I stayed up watching the K-drama. I saw the time change and I said, wow, I did this to myself. It's like I knew. I was like, all right, I gotta be in bed by 1:15 so I can pretend I was asleep during the 2 o'clock hour, knowing it was gonna change to 3 in 30 minutes. So
dang.
hello.
I don't know why they do that to us. Why we can't just have the same time all the time?
I don't know.
It
It really irks me.
Thank you. I had to hide the top of my. Did a little something. Didn't work. Anyway.
Your curls look good though.
Yeah,
they are popping.
She just did her hair yesterday.
I tried to twist out.
Come on, twist out. You never done it before.
They look defined though.
Yeah, I mean that part's easy. I feel like it's always the top part you got to get set up right.
You need a pick.
Yeah, I couldn't find. I was rushing, you know.
Oh, I get that. I was a loose natural back in the day, and I said, "F that." That's it. It's my ministry.
Yes, my cousin has locks, and I'm like, wow, maybe. Hello. Yes, I was like, matcha is the way to go. It's too hot to sip right now, but
matcha morning.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Thank you.
I didn't bring nothing in here.
See, that's the reaction that Christine wanted me to give her this weekend, and I was like, stand to your responsibility.
I just want to say, Monique's probably the worst person to take care of a sick person.
That's not true. If you are a child, I feel
Not a
confident.
child.
As an adult, she's like, you have responsibilities. You need to feel better. And I'm like, Monique, I'm dying. And she's like, I don't care. Go feed the cat yourself.
You're giving no context, but yes, that's exactly what I said.
Yeah, I was dying, but it's okay. I'm feeling much better. What are you guys reading?
Great question.
What am I reading?
I'm reading like 3 things right now, but really I'm focusing on Pet. I'm reading that with Stephanie here.
I really like Pet. I really like Pet.
It's so good. I like the first, like I'm only on page like 30, but the first 10 pages, like, is this for children? Because it was so like pointed.
Yeah,
like, what it was saying. I was like, make sure I'm in the right
Genre?
mindset. I was thinking it's like a middle grade. But what are you guys reading?
I'm actually finishing The Poppy War.
Oh.
I'm doing a reread because we're reading it for Fanaseries, our like Fanaseries book club. And we were supposed to have the live show today, but because I was sick and also there are like a couple of other people who couldn't make it today, we decided to postpone. So yeah, but I haven't read in the past couple of days because I've just been, so that's where I'm at right now.
I also started Exhalation on audiobook, and y'all, Mr. Ted Chiang is giving. I was like, wait a minute. First 3 short stories, I was like, wait.
This is what Annihilation is based off of?
Arrival.
Okay.
Annihilation, I've read all.
Oh, yeah.
I only read the first 2 books.
Yes. Arrival.
But Mr. Ted.
A little sci-fi.
Oh.
Bree, what are you reading?
I had to open up the damn thing. I just finished Moth yesterday.
Okay.
I finished The Master of the Gen yesterday. Master of the Gen yesterday, which was good. I finished Kingdom of Gods maybe 2 days ago. I finished Catch Me If You Can.
Yep.
I'm working on The Violent Conspiracy and trying my best not to DNF it. Yeah, so on my Patreon, we are doing a 48 read-along or readathon together. So we were supposed to watch movies. I'm mad about this, but my computer said, hell no to the no, bitch, you were old. And I get old, you know what I mean? But like for you to do this to me is really like a technology hate crime.
Yeah.
And need to reclaim my time, as Auntie Maxine said. And I'm just like not understanding what's going on, but I think I fixed it. It took literally like 24 hours to figure it out. And both of the live, like the watch shows I had on my Patreon got canceled because I couldn't figure it out. But I read finished 4 books during the 48-hour read along, and we'll have one more like sprint going on at 2 my time to like wrap up the 48-hour read along.
I'm gonna say you read so many books recently.
I'm like, wow.
But that makes sense.
It's a shame.
Obviously.
Yeah, according to Storygraph, it's 48, but that's quite low to start off the year.
Is it?
We're like,
oh. It was the silence that really
For me it is.
Us calculating if
there's 2 of us.
Yeah, we're like
how many books have I read?
It was the silence.
12 or
no, for me it is.
Yes, y'all's Leos.
There's a lot of things happen. I was like tired, I was sick, I had surgery, and I was like, I'm not reading nothing, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
So, that's what I've been doing. I've been sleeping 12-hour days. I'm like, woo. Hello. It is a good day.
Hey,
I sometimes claim my cusp sign, but I usually just say I'm a Capricorn. But I would be a Aquarius cusp. You don't see that?
There's a person I know. They're an esoterical astrologist or something. They said cups aren't real.
Yeah, someone told me that, and I was like,
I was
I
like,
don't know. I could see it being real. But I'm
I
like, I
think when
also don't.
people claim, I think when people claim like they're cussed, they should look at their chart because they may have Aries somewhere else, and that is where it's being played out.
Yes, girl. That's what I was just
Yeah.
gonna say.
I wonder if I
Yeah.
have Aquarius.
I said I bet it's somewhere else in the chart, and that's why it's coming through.
Yeah,
Unless,
because
like,
for
I feel like.
me,
Oh wait, no. What were you gonna say?
no, I was just saying, like, for me, even though I'm a Gemini, I'm very much giving Cancer energy because I have Cancer in like all big plate. Like, Cancer is my
Right.
North Node, it's Jupiter, which is like another moon sign. Like, my Pluto's in like everything is in Cancer. And I'm like, can you lay off? I got a lot of feelings. Probably why I'm a therapist, but
It's a Saturn. How important is Saturn?
Your chart, so that means it's important. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I feel like cusp signs, like if you can only claim a cusp if it's like a certain exact time between the two, you know what I mean? And like those people are so few and far between. I don't think, no, in my opinion. But
Well,
am I a professional?
Sometimes
No,
claim that I am a Capricorn Aquarius,
but you're not.
but I am.
Okay. Matilda.
Capricorn suns kind of scare me, but it's okay.
Capricorn?
Suns, yeah, kind of scare me.
Yeah, they mean, let me tell you.
I
can
grew
say
up with a mother who is a Cancer, so I know emotions.
My mom was a Capricorn. Isn't that hilarious?
I know emotions. Like,
I love that you get this, Bree.
No, straight up. And this is not me foreshadowing, but when I was in high school, I had a best friend who was a Capricorn, and I almost beat that so many times because she thought it was funny to embarrass me all the time. Like, I'm like, girl, we about to be in these streets. Me and you is about to be in these mud streets. Because if you think you gonna embarrass me again, girl, chill out. Like,
I live in
she used to just come for me like it was just a regular Saturday afternoon. And I'm like, girl, don't let me, because she would be like telling people like private shit about me. And I'm like, but if I tell people that you be waxing your beard, I'm gonna be wrong. I'm gonna be the wrong one calling you wax beardiana. I'm gonna be the wrong one.
Yes, I was gonna say this is the thing. You don't do super, super embarrassing things because you have more sense than that. But
I'm a Gemini moon.
But
that
saved you. That saved you.
Yeah,
that
let me just say something. Monique knows that if it goes too far, I cut to the quick, real quick.
But that's a Gemini tendency. You be like, ha 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 ha, your mama dead. And they're like, wow, you went that far? You're like, yeah, I went that far. Your mama dead.
People don't understand. Yeah, they don't understand why you did that. And I'm like, because I'm not playing games.
Right. You come and you be like, oh, you just start going. You know what I mean? That your mama should have swallowed. You know what I mean? Like, you start, and they be like, oh, what you mean? Why you come this hard? I gave you warnings. And you didn't hear it.
There was no
the Benjamin said it's so
I was upset. I get it.
Just sip my tea.
I get it. Oh man, I never felt anything so fiercely in my heart.
Listen, I'm just like, no, and I'm just like, why? But for me, it's always like, I think that Gemini saved you, Mo. I think it saved you. Because if you were just out here, listen, my best friend, this girl was an Aries moon and a Capricorn sun. Lord have mercy on my soul. Because my mama is an Aries, and if that lady don't think everything is about her, I'll be like,
mother,
I'm going to have to call you back. What you mean? It is March 13th, and it's time to celebrate my birthday. I'm like, your birthday is March 27th. Well, it's all about me, baby. It's all about me. Like,
The
chill
whole month.
out. I had a rough night. Let him off the beat.
Came to
Like,
the offer time
man.
night.
Oh, it's not even in a week, Mom. It's like,
Man, I'm telling you, that Cap in Aries, and she is a Leo rising. Like, wow, astrology
oh,
came
y'all be
for life.
clashing.
I need a dose of
The
that
Leo
confidence, you know.
clashing. Oh.
I also
Listen.
think, you know, it's my Sag Venus, you know, that saved me. And that's all I have to ask.
I am
Okay.
a Leo rising, and it comes out in like when I do things like this. But all my Cancer placements, it's like, Bree, we don't want to be on camera. The camera off. We're trying to go to sleep. We're trying to nap it out. We gotta cry about some shit first.
I feel that. Leo is my on TV personality. When the camera goes off, I'm basically dead.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah. I didn't mean to do any Cap slander. I'm just saying, like,
No, we love
Leo
Capricorns. We love
we do.
Capricorns here.
We do. People don't like Geminis, but I've accepted it.
And you know what? That's what I have to say. I have to be like, people really don't like Geminis, but I be clocking the other Geminis in the house. So I'm glad that we're here together.
Yeah, I'd be like, huh, interesting. Got it. You know, like
I'll
you're gonna
remember
be a
it.
hater all your life. And the thing is, like, my dad's a Gemini, but I don't know his chart. But I'm telling you, we almost like the same person. I'm like, Dad, you got a lot of water in your chart. Don't tell me about no damn water. I'm like, you emotional as hell. You got feelings about everything. You me, and I am you. So I think you got a lot.
You are me.
I am you.
Sir, we're rocking. Same way.
Together.
And he's like 6'4", you know, buff, and just will call me and be like, "Yo, I was just thinking about you. You know, I just love you so much, baby. I just, you know, I'm just so proud of everything you've done, baby. And you just, you know, your daddy don't want to cry, but you know, thugs need love too." Is what he said. You know what I mean? He's a big man. He's a big man. So
You're like, yeah, Dad. Thanks.
Yep. I'm like, thank you.
I love that.
Also, Geminis don't know how to they don't know how to express themselves. We're just like,
Yeah, same. I'm like, yeah, I could be feeling that way.
Yeah. Love a concept.
Don't know her. And then I just feel like we're so I don't want to say flighty, but we change our direction quite often. You know, you're like, I like you. Oh no, you did that one thing, therefore you're trash. You're dead to me. I don't want to talk to you ever again. Like, and you're like swiping left, and you're just like, no. Then you get in your head, like me, I'd be like, oh, probably his feet stink, so I'm just gonna be out. Like, I'm just not even gonna engage. I know he has smelly feet. I bet his house smells like ass. I'm not gonna engage.
Makeup stuff. It's so true. It's so true. We're crazy. We're crazy, but we know it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, anyway. I'm also reading Jade City.
Oh, Jade City is so good, they say.
Yeah. I'm doing a buddy read with my mother, but it's like going slow. So I'm like, all right, Mom. Taking this month.
Angela.
Yeah, I'm taking
Listen,
this
it's hard to buddy read with your mom. I've been buddy reading or rereading The Vanishing Half with my mom for 2 years.
Oh no. Like, oh no.
Catch up. She's like, I'm tired of that hoe Sheila. Like, you know, to my mama, everybody's a hoe. I'm tired of that hoe. She act like she don't got no motherfucking common sense. Like, she just goes, I'm like, Mom, get past that. Get past that.
Get to this part of the book. Please.
Yeah.
I should have given her romance. We would have been done with it. Because I was trying to read the 50 Shades of Grey with her. My mama finished it in 3 days. I said,
yeah.
So I guess I'm done.
All right.
Like, you finished all of these books in 3 days? She was like, girl, I had to call.
Oh, serious?
It was too good.
I see where your priorities
that was
are.
Kind of me, I think, in the thick of it.
Yeah, I was like, everybody. I feel like everybody who read read that for the
point,
first
you're just
time.
like skipping huge plots. You're like,
Yeah.
okay.
You're like, who cares about which job she got? Whatever.
Like, crap you.
Just
That's
get
what
to
I hate the most about romance genres. I don't give a shit about every blade of grass that you think that is necessary to the plot. I want to see some ass. I'm paying for yes. Period.
Period.
And there are a lot of times where I just prefer fade to black because I want my memory and my mind to take me where I need to go. But if I'm going into a book for the I don't want to see. I don't want to hear about what grandma did back in 64. Because 64 got nothing to do with this 69. That's about So I just was getting pissed. You know what I mean?
Facts
about the history.
We ordered a drink, and that's what we would like.
Yeah, it's true. Alcoholic, please.
Yes, I should have got coffee or something.
Family feud. Yeah.
I'm sending you a trophy. I've decided. Everyone's getting a trophy.
She's gonna draw it herself.
Oh no.
Godfather-esque books, but this might be it. We're late in the comments.
Jade City.
Oh, Jade City. Okay, I was like,
look at that. I've read how many pages?
5.
A reader. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a reader.
I'm a reader.
Yes. Hello. We're doing good.
I feel better than I did Friday, so.
Yeah. This tea is really good.
Progress is what that sounds like.
That's all we can ask for, progress.
Progress.
It's true.
It is true. Shout out to you.
Yeah, I was like, what's happening?
It's like not working. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad you think it's awesome. I literally just be along the ride. I just feel like that supportive friend. Like, yay!
Yes.
Because I don't be having much to give, but I'll be here for the ride. I don't read a lot of graphic novels until I met Ashley. Now I'd be like, you seen this new comic?
Yeah.
I'll be excited about it. Like, hey, we're going to talk about this for 2 hours. I'll call her. Like, we're going to talk about this for 2 hours. But I feel like I'm a novice. I'm just Salt Bay of sorts. So I'm just hanging out.
It's true.
I am also trying to get into graphic novels.
There's just so many of them.
Yeah, you're like, this looks good. And then you pick it up. You're like, wait, this is better than I expected. Or
yeah, you just got to choose.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like you just got to start somewhere. I would say start with a volume of something. Don't start with a single issue, just so you can get more information. I just started a bunch of horror comics. One is called Coyotes. One is called Bone Ash. That one is creepy as hell. So I'm, they creepy. I'm like, y'all selling ash, which is a drug that you get from dead bodies. Y'all robbing the cemetery.
Oh no,
that's also unhygienic. But also,
I was like, material girl.
I'm slowly going through Uzumaki right now, and I'm having nightmares. Like, you don't know what is gonna. I'm doing the spiral one.
I can't even pick that up.
I think
I'm doing that one too. I have that one too. Yeah. I'm gonna just read it in one sitting. I'm gonna be done with this slow read thing.
I wanted to read in one sitting, but after you turn a page and you just see, certain things, you're like, you put this on the shelf for a while. I'm like,
It's gonna take you a whole 2 years to read that.
It's not gonna take me that long. I might go and finish it this year, but like, I be being like, wow. My imagination. I'm like, okay.
I think the most grotesque thing, it's not even grotesque either, are the monstrous volumes. I know you heard about that.
Oh, that's scary.
I
guess it makes sense. Monstrous.
It's horror, yeah, in a sense of it's got like body gore, and it's like pretty bad. But I don't know.
It still?
I like it, yeah, because the plot is good now.
The plot. You're talking about monstrous or monster?
Monstrous.
Oh, I haven't read Monstrous, but a Monster, the manga, is fantastic. It's horror too. It's creepy as hell.
Yeah, because Monstrous is the graphic novel. But that one, that's like a fantasy. It's like a fantasy plot going on, and you'll see it once you see the cover. You'll be like, oh, I've seen that around.
Yeah,
But
I've seen it around. Yeah.
yeah, but she's going on. It's also good because it's a revenge plot, and like I didn't know I was into those kind of plots, but Razor Blade Tears really opened my eyes.
Razor Blade Tears left no crumbs.
I know. I really talk about it all the
time. Listen, S.A. Cosby, you my boy.
I know. I'm like, hello, can we?
I don't want to do a light flex, but he followed me about 8 months ago. We friends. I want to do a light flex. I didn't want to do it to y'all so soon. I didn't want to do it to y'all so soon.
Well, all I have to say is if you've got the hookup, we're ready. We're ready to hang out. Yeah. We're ready to tell him that he should have won the Goodreads Award for Best Thriller of 2021.
Exactly. Yeah. So I try to do Books and Lala does every year of like she reads 10 plus of the books on the Goodreads and she reviews them. So I said, that's a great idea. And I was like, I'm stealing a part of it, just so you know, Lala, I'm robbing you. So I took some of it and I said, okay, I'm going to do 5, and I read 5 of them and I was stuck in Aruba because they wouldn't let me leave because your girl caught COVID there. I was like, damn, I'm in here. So I'm in, this little room reading all 5 of them. And I'm like, this is actually garbage.
Okay, like, on the list, right?
It was just like, it was giving air,
not enough
dreams, maybe. I don't know. It was not. I wanted them to be so much better than they were. Out of them all, there was one of them I was like, I can mess with this, like certain parts of it. But I just felt like, dang. And I didn't realize how white it was. Like, I didn't realize how white those lists are. And I was just like, damn, this is embarrassing.
Well,
in 2021.
I think a lot of those books, I actually read a lot of them, which I was surprised because I was like, me, a thriller reader? But a lot of them were like Reese's book club picks too, I was realizing. So I was like, did they literally just go down this list and, put it on, what I mean, like popularity?
Oh yeah.
Which I guess is what it is. I'm not sure.
I think it's a popular book. I don't know. I think I missed the vote every year.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be a popular vote, but I think since Book Talk came out, which I have feelings about Book Talk. One is that BookTube has been here since the kingdom of come, since the kings landed. BookTube has been here, and now y'all all in the motherfucking Barnes and Noble Book Talk picks. I'm like, really? And I'm a book talker. I'll be like, this is some.
Also, yeah, I always look at that Book Talk area, and what's the book I got?
Walk past it. That's the best advice you could give anybody.
I always like, let me see what they're saying. I picked up 2. I always pick up 1 or 2.
The Snowman, right?
Oh, Diary of an Oxygen Thief. Y'all, that was one of the worst books I have read. And
exactly that face, Bree. What is that book?
And the thing that got worse on paper, I should say that was not a very good book either. Things have gotten worse since we last spoken. But because it was just so outlandish, I gave it 5 stars. I'm like, you know what? Great job. Wonderful. You got me. You really got me. You're so absurd.
Yeah, I almost think we should give people a guide and be like, just because it's a 5-star doesn't mean you should read it.
I cited on Goodreads, I believe. I always say my thoughts.
Did Mo? Because I know you read more romance. Did you read The Love Hypothesis?
I did. I actually liked The Love Hypothesis. Okay. I know. But it was because the prologue got me. I was a simp. But when I think back, like, it is annoying how they lean on that miscommunication trope. Because I was like, you're right. Like,
it's not. Yeah.
Like, you could just say how you feel. You don't have to do this for so long. Like, even if you don't do it the first time, because that's realistic. But, like, to continue this, like, whole thing in your head about.
I don't like the miscommunication trope. I don't. It bothers my Southern heart. It does. I'd be like, ooh, just say it.
Or say it like a Southern person and say it bluntly but nicely.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Is it
let's just
my
say it but
internet?
be polite. Because that's how we do in the South.
But there wasn't even anything rude that. Anyway, not to give anything away, but it was just.
I think what the time will tell with her, Allie Hazelwood, in her next book, if she is a good, you know what I mean? Like, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, because I did enjoy Love Hypothesis.
Right.
Personally.
So
thinking back, there wasn't really. I know I didn't know it was a what is it?
Retelling.
A Star Wars
the
thing.
Reylo or
I don't really know Star Wars, so I was just having a fun time with the
Reylo.
characters.
I don't know what I said.
For the most part. So yeah, I did love Hypothesis.
Yeah. So anyway.
But it was a lot of people said it was spicy. It's not spicy, y'all. So if you are
please, yeah.
If that's what you're expecting.
Low-key think she's ace.
I think you're right.
I think she's demisexual. So.
You're right. Yes. That's also another reason why I liked it.
Yeah.
For that rip.
But anyway, neither here nor there.
Yeah.
I don't know what we were talking about before
book
that.
Talk.
Oh,
because that's like one that everyone said was spicy, and I was like, it's because they had that one scene in the second half, and I was like, y'all
got to tell me what spice means to you. Does that mean consistency throughout the book, or does that mean like
a little season, you know?
Right, like one spicy tomato. You know what I mean? Like what?
Spicy to me means it's hot. Like you get your tongue doesn't get a break. Like it's like ah. But some people like if it's just a little bit of spice, then you're like, oh my god, it was so spicy at that one part.
Is there like a spice-o-meter?
I'm trying to make one. It's a long process.
I think it depends on like your level of sexual awakening. If you've only gotten these, anything is spicy. You're like, yes, I'm gonna need it. You know what I mean? But if you've done stuff, you might be like, that was spicy light. I also don't know what spicy is, and something about the word don't sit right. I don't know what it is. So I'm in the dark, is what I'm saying.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know what people think is spicy. You know, some people might think holding hands have really got the juices flowing. You know what I mean?
I mean,
in the right
circumstances,
if they got the tension,
I'm not going to. A little bit of emotional intimacy can turn a whole.
It really can.
Around.
Really, I mean, I'm right there with you. Listen, if you get me emotional, it's Billy Ocean.
Yeah. Yes.
It's gonna be a hurricane in the southern region. You know, you get me with the emotion.
Oh,
listen, we can do this. We are swimmers now. We're Olympic swimmers now. if the what? Yes. Amen.
It's yes, it's there. Yes. Agreed. You better scroll through this.
I'm about to scroll through.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, what K-drama? Oh, also hello. Sorry. Hi.
Hey, Trees.
Hello.
She just started this K-drama, y'all.
I started Inheritors.
Go ahead and tell them what it is.
It's Inheritors.
Don't be embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed. So it follows it's pretty much an elite school where a lot of people are like heirs to businesses or just really rich kids. And of course, there's this one student who is not as well off, and she ends up in a situation where she can go to the school. And, you know, of course, there's some romance. There's a lot of love triangles, which is why I'm living my best life. Everyone is connected to someone. And I was just like, wait, let me just get to this one part, and then the end will happen. I'm like, let me just see the beginning, and then something crazy will happen in the middle.
Monique, it's called addiction.
It's not. I told myself I was going to stop, and I stopped when I wanted to.
At 3 a.m.
No, I stopped at 1:15. Well, is it my fault that it was going to be 3 and 45 minutes? No, that's the government. Okay. So
That's the government. Oh, me. Oh, my. Yep, that was the K-drama. She's having a good time. All I hear coming out of her room, all I hear is, oh. I'm like, what's happening in there?
it's just they be doing too much. You know when they grab the wrists, and I'm like, oh my god, this one. But the one guy grabbed the wrist so hard, like she really went like she like kind of flew back. I was like, wait a second, my hat flew off. That's what happened to her.
God,
Yeah, I'll get up later. But
anyway, having a good time.
yeah, I'm having a great time.
Lots of giggles. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Floor.
Just finished shoveling the driveway.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
You
a
know-
no for me. That's a no.
Yeah, they were telling me on the East Coast they're having a cold front.
Listen,
I feel for y'all.
there's a lot of snow outside, and I'm gonna leave it there.
Yeah, leave it out
Wow.
there.
Yeah, we have so much snow out here too.
Don't be mean.
I'm not.
You're not late. You're just in time.
Yeah, we're chilling.
We're just giggling, you know. Bree just got my copy of
Yes.
To Be Young, Gifted, and Black. I'll be reading along with you. There we go. Love to see it. You
Yes.
said the live show's the 26th.
Hold on. I just
27?
hold on, I'm gonna check. I don't be knowing nothing off the top of my head as I should, but
I mean, you've got like 40,000 things on there. So if you knew it off the top of your head, I'd say that's genius level.
yeah, unfortunately I ain't there. It's when it should tell me. Yep, it's on the 29th at 6 p.m.
Okay, I knew there was a 6 in there somewhere. There you
Yeah.
go. We're just gonna reiterate so y'all know.
Yeah.
I'm reading The Sea Witch by Katie Robert, The Vagrant by Peter Newman, and The Ranger by Monica McCarty.
Oh, you
know-
doing it.
Yeah.
Well done.
You know, Katie Robert, we love her.
Yeah,
So-
I sent one of Katie Roberts' books, Your Dad Will Do, to my 75-year-old auntie. I'm waiting for
Your
her
dad
to-
will do?
Yeah,
Not
I'm waiting for
that
her
one.
to come on. I'm waiting
she
for her
ready
to-
yet?
My cousin, her daughter is like in her, I think she's in her 40s, and she's like, why would you send that to my mama? She's trying to she's trying to get in heaven. I said, well, there are quicker ways to get there. And then my aunt was like, you get me. You get me.
Yeah. I'm like, we gotta have some fun, okay?
I was like, Auntie, just because you old don't mean that thing ain't working. Like, that girl
Yeah.
needs attention. She was like, exactly. I was like, I got you, Auntie. I got you.
It's
I
like,
got
yeah, it's
you,
fine.
Auntie.
It's
Don't
fine.
you worry.
Honestly, if her daughter doesn't want to be that person, that's fine. You can be that person for her. You're the book person, all right?
Listen,
So there you
You
go.
are the plug.
Auntie
You'll
was
do
gonna
it.
get. She was gonna get this. I'm like, erotica is what I'm sending you, Auntie.
That's right.
We do not want that karma. No.
This karma.
I did the task. I just
She
didn't
did.
do it with a smile.
She did it grudgingly, but I can't even say the word.
begrudgingly.
Thank you. I was like, oh Lord. Anyway, no, she's a good caretaker. What is it?
That sounds like a great term.
I was on my deathbed. Anyway, yes, gonna start reading the Poppy War tomorrow. Good luck to you. It is, I would say it's so much fun. It's very sad. But I love
if you're looking for consistent sadness, yes, but it's based on historical facts.
it is.
So,
And you know, if I was a better person, I could tell y'all the book that it literally like depicts the events perfectly. What is that book called?
You don't know if you told me that.
It's the rape of something. I'm gonna look that up. I'll get back to you. But anyway, it is based off historical facts and it's very heavy. But you know, that's why we read books. Selfishly, I'm so happy y'all postponed this Poppy War discussion. I've also been sick and need to catch up. Yeah, I just couldn't do it, y'all. I was like, y'all, I'm supposed to be hosting this thing today and I could barf at any moment. So love that for me.
yeah,
It
I
is
know.
very good. It's very good. Is it? I don't know what this is, but
It's
it's
got to
fine.
be the Goodreads goal.
Oh,
Because we really had the silence was so loud. Like, I think I will go back and clip it because it was so funny. We were like, our faces were just like,
It's like 48 books is not
a good
that many.
I was like,
is it?
it's got to be that. If
Anyway,
not,
who knows?
we've just been making.
Because usually I read 100 books by my birthday in May. Usually. And it's just not happening this year.
Oh, you're a May Gemini. Okay. So is our other roommate.
Yeah.
Annalie. Anyway, I love that. I love meeting May Geminis.
Yeah. I have a lot of June Geminis in my life, though.
6'6", baby.
6'6".
I know.
You think you'll be alive to 2066?
Yes.
I might be. I might be.
How many?
That'll be a good day for you.
And not get food poisoning again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was you, I would just troll everyone. It's the devil's day.
You know, they really tried to play me in 2006. I'm going to say they really did. Because that's when they were like talking about The Omen. Y'all remember that movie?
Yeah.
And they were like, you're the devil's child. I was like, y'all, I wasn't even born on 2006 now. Don't play me like this. I'm a good person.
Yeah, I'm a good person.
That's hard.
I know, because I was at my birthday party. Anyway.
Dang, they did that at your birthday party? Blasphemy.
I know, they think it's all fun and games till I come out with the knife. Anyway.
Yeah.
He was probably a Capricorn.
I take it too far. I was gonna say this 60 titles in January. Good luck to them. You know, they're doing great, sweetie.
Like, because I've been trying to get just one book a week.
It would be fan fiction.
Yeah, Ashley from Bookish Realm read like 45 books in January.
That's very good.
She a reader. You know, yeah, I'd be like, my girl, she be reading. I'd be like, damn.
Killing it. I think peak of COVID, I was probably reading like maybe 30 a month.
Yeah, you were
like one a day.
It was funny. It was like one day you just said go. And I was like, what's happening? We used to be best buddies, and now we're
not. You know, you just got nothing to do during COVID. You just read.
No, I typically read like, I read a lot, but I just haven't. No, it's not given. And I've been really just intrigued with a DNF. I've been like, you know,
yes.
I can't do it. So I had to DNF this book recently. What was it? I was like, I'm not reading a motherfucking word of this shit. Let it go. I was like, I can't even do it. I'm really seriously thinking about DNF the conspiracy, the violin conspiracy, because I just don't care about it, like, at all. No
you
level.
Have to.
I'm doing that more now. I'm like, yeah.
DNFing is like my thing this year. I'm not having it. Like, especially if by 30%, like 30% is a lot of percent. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
If by 30, I'm still not in it. Get out of here.
Yeah, because I'm like, should I DNF it? I'm like, let me tell you how far I am into the book. I am 52% into the book, and it's been a struggle since day one. Like,
if you're gonna say 67, I'm like, maybe finish it, but 52.
Honestly, and if you can identify why you don't like it,
that's the reason.
That's the reason. You know what I'm saying? Like you haven't connected with the characters. You haven't liked it since day one. You're already giving me 2 reasons too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think the main reason why I'm not liking it is because, so it's a big centering on Black pain, right? And it's like no reprieve. It's just like unfortunate event after unfortunate event after unfortunate event after unfortunate event. And I'm already reading the series of unfortunate events, and that is just taking me through it. And I got to go through this. And then I was asking someone who read it. They were like, it's just like that throughout. But I just, and I'm buddy reading it what Tammy tries to read, and I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm just not gonna force it. If I read it, I read it. It's on pause right now. But if I finish it, I finish it. But it's just doing the devil's work. And I'm just like, no ma'am.
Yeah, it's tough when you're like buddy reading and you're not, especially if the other person is enjoying it. You're like, oh, I'm catching up.
Yes, yes,
You're just like,
It's just not giving.
yeah.
I mean, some books be like that. There's a book I just read that was like, oh, The Freaking Power, which I know a lot of people like, but it kind of was the same thing, not like as far as not as far as like, I guess there was a little bit of reprieve, but like it just kept talking about how, you know, how we live in a patriarchy. It basically flips the script. And so it would just have these women doing these violent things to men all throughout the book. And I was like, bro, I don't want to relive this. You know, I live it as a woman every day. And it was hard. Yeah, I should have DNF'd it, but I finished it. But it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
I definitely like to play on that. There, you know, I love reading books. There's horror, thriller, mystery, all that. But the stalking trope, I cannot. Like any book that has stalking in it, I'm out. Like immediately. Like I can't deal with it. I think it's because like when I lived in Ukraine, like most like Eastern European countries, they're not used to seeing Black people. And boundaries with Black people is like
not
right here. And not saying everyone is like that, but I had a very tremendous time living there for the almost 3 years as a Peace Corps volunteer. And people just didn't typically understand that you don't walk up to me and grab me. You don't just follow me and like grab me and tell me you're taking me to your house because you want to show everyone that you've seen a Negro, right? Like you can't just come and stop by at my house and trying to get in. You know what I mean? So it was just like, and then I actually had like 3 stalkers while living there. So it was very like traumatic. So like every time I'm reading a book, I'm like, you got stalking in it?
Yeah,
I'm
no.
going out because I can't even do it. Like I probably can do like a little Salt Bay action of a little stalkerish, but like full blood, no, absolutely not. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't think you should have to either.
Yeah, I would say hard out. It's
Just anything that reminds you of that.
You're like,
goodbye.
Yeah, hard out. So, I don't like it.
That's scary. No,
I can't think to this day of a book with a stalker trope that I really, really love. But
why? Well, can't we just all communicate and have it happen on the same day? I wouldn't have mind changing on the 27th. An extra week of an hour.
I mean,
yeah, that's true. There was one book I read. It's called Out. I think the author is Japanese. Oh my God, why am Natsu Karino, I think is the author's name. Out is very stalkery. Like you even in the stalker's head. Like and it's, I don't know, it was beautifully done. I was here for the ride.
I'm gonna put that on my list.
Maybe being the stalker was the ticket.
Probably.
You know what I mean? Like not being the one
that
who
book took you. Yeah, I liked it. That book took you on a ride. I know one other person I know who read it was Tammy Tries to Read, and she was like, you know, I think it gave some, but not fully. To me, I was like, whippy, you know, I was all about it.
Like the villain origin story, I'm here for it.
Yeah, and then like step by step, and it's like 4 different POVs, and you're just like, oh my God, like it's so good, and you're just getting like breadcrumbs of everyone's opinions about what's going on. It's a magical day.
It's a magical time. It's a magical time. We don't actually hate Capricorns.
No Capricorns.
Just to set the record straight.
Oh, Sade and Aaliyah, they have my birthday. I should make a list. You're right. Of all.
I am right.
all the celebs that have my birthday.
Glad we got that on recording.
Yeah.
Listen, I am mad that me and Kanye shares a Gemini. I'm mad about it. I'm gonna always be mad about
I
it.
thought you said you're glad. I was like, oh,
No, mad about it.
You know
I
who else
claim
we share?
Tupac, and I claim I think is it Lauryn Hill? I think.
Oh yeah. I thought you were. I was gonna say Angelina Jolie is also a Gemini. So let's
She
not.
is. Put some respect on her name. I
was
like her.
like,
You don't like her?
No, I do. She's crazy though.
is she?
She
Yeah, she's
is.
crazy.
But
For
I
sure.
like her.
But like this is the kind of Gemini crazy that like I feel like I am. You know what I mean?
I don't know about.
I don't know if I would put a little bit blood in the necklace and be like, yeah, that's us.
Honestly,
But I get what you're saying.
Christine might.
I might just. Now, would I be kissing my brother? Probably not. Probably not.
When did that happen?
My brother, we fight like blows, fist to fist every time I see him. So there's gonna be no kissing there. The thing is, he's a Gemini too, and we're both reckless with this tongue. I'm talking about reckless. Like
Y'all have so much Gemini energy.
Like we're just.
In
I
your
remember
family.
we were 15 years old. And we both was experiencing some real traumatic shit. And we thought it was the time to let it out. So my brother like went in. He was like, that is why you were assaulted, you stupid bitch, is what he said to me. And I was like, that's why your mama died of crack. And he was like, what? And we just started boxing like we are venomous. Venomous.
I was about to say, I don't know how I would feel about having so much Gemini energy in the family.
And then my dad's a Gemini too. So
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, so we were just like we look back on that time because we were like 14, 15. No, that was after Katrina. This was pre-Katrina. I think I was 13. He was 14. And we were just so mean to each other. Yeah. We've apologized for it since. But even though we see each other, we both be looking at each other like, dude, we could do this. In our 30s, we be like, we can do this. You know? Because we both just don't back down. We're so similar that it's like, you know, you're so similar with someone, it might be like symbiotic. But you can be similar with someone and you're like, I'm going to rip you.
No, we're
so that's how we are. We be like, square up. And I'd be like, I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. You know,
that's a little known fact about Gemini too. People always think Aries is the one to fight, and they are. But I'm gonna tell you, Geminis, they be the crazy ones.
That explains why I be acting.
I ain't never scared. I remember one time my grandma, she went to the grocery store to get something, and she came back to the car. She don't swear, very Christian woman. And she was like, that lady was quite rude to me. I unbuckled the seatbelt.
Yeah, you're the one to go.
What? What did you do to my grandma? With dog
my grandmother.
Right. I was ready. I was like, really? You come at a 65-year-old like that? Who raised you, wolves?
Yeah.
Like, I was so mad.
Yeah, who raised you?
Yeah. I remember I was a sophomore in high school, choosing violence.
It's that chaotic energy. It has to be let out. I feel that.
I think I needed that time. You know, when I was younger, to just let out the grievances I have. Now I wouldn't even do it. I would just talk shit about it with my granny. Like, she probably, wasn't raised right, granny. Ignore her. You ain't got time for folks. She ain't paying your bills.
Yeah. And then as you become an adult, you're like, I can't be going to jail like this.
Right. Like, prison is real, right?
Like,
you're like,
it's real. It's
but
not
fake. Did I get in trouble quite a bit? Yes.
Right. There are some people.
What?
Would you say?
No, I was gonna say I read this thing right here, the cutting people off. I actually think this is the Leo part of our charts.
I will agree because the way I cut people off, I'd be like,
it's rude, but I'd be doing it.
It's so rude. I remember 2013 only because my friends will never let me forget 2013. 2013, I realized all these people in my life aren't really my friends. Like, y'all ain't my friends. So I took it upon myself to rid myself of these folks.
I love this.
Every day I'm calling, Hey, how you doing, Rachel? Yeah, I just realized that, your definition, my definition ain't doing what it needs to do. So I think we're done. Like, I'm going to delete your number. I'm going to block you on Facebook, Instagram, everything. And I'm done. Okay.
Not the
We'll
call.
see you later. Hey, Robert. I just want you to know that I thought about it, and I saw your last post that you put on Facebook, and it's clear that you didn't care about me, Leo. So I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna get the fuck out, and I'll talk to you later. So that's it. Bridget, how you doing, girl? You had a wedding. Congratulations to you. But I thought we were buddies, and you didn't even invite your girl. So therefore, we are done. I'm blocking you. Your number is done. Oh, you talking about? Oh, he passed. He passed away. Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, but I'm gonna be another one. Okay, that's it. Like, I was done. You hear what I'm saying? Done. So then my friends who stayed, they're like, "Bree, we didn't know you were gonna cut us off." Because I was cutting motherfuckers off left and right, sending texts. Nah, we done. Block it. Blockiana was my middle name. I was 23, I was young, dumb, and full of cum. And I said, I gotta go. I have to go. I have to get out of these relationships. They are trash. They are not serving me. Like, how you have a whole wedding, call me your best friend, and don't invite your girl? Me, the life of the party? Really? So I said,
I feel like I'm talking to myself right now.
I caught a stray with that last.
All the Regina Georges in the world.
You know what?
But you like I caught a stray bullet. You have like I just that last reenactment really took me out. I said no, not sorry for your loss.
You really did. You almost broke your neck.
I really fell all the way out, and I just.
You had the decency though to call them up, and that's really what I'm taking from this story.
No, you don't need to do that.
Call them up.
I am not do that.
Excuse me, hello, I'm blocking you.
No.
Because I'm gonna tell you, when I do it to people, I just be doing it. I'm just like I'm just doing it.
Listen,
and if you never see me again, it's because I Houdini.
Listen,
I'm out
and
of
in
here.
2013, don't let me find out that you were a racist white person in my life. And you tokenized me? Woo! I lost it. I'm like, okay, I understand that you're Jim Crow's nephew, but I've had enough. And I'm going to head out, okay? I see that you're getting a little Nazi on me, and I think I've had enough because my ancestors worked too hard to deal with your caucasity, okay? So I'm going to head out. And just live your life because a Waite ain't gonna stress me out. Amen. A Waite is not gonna stress me out.
No,
and then I head out. Don't let me. What? I found out I gave you my heart, and you out here ironing your sheets for the Klan rally. For the Klan rally, you starching it? I'm out.
Not the starch.
I gotta head out.
Bye.
Woo! That was an interesting year, 2013.
Yeah, I was like, it needed to be done at that point.
2013, man. That was
a good year.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that was a good year. And that year, I got a scissors tattoo. Honestly, this was earlier today, about 30-40 minutes ago, but it still applies.
I don't know what it was.
It said 9:40.
I got a whiff of it. I was like, man, because and I think in college, you meet a lot of. I did because I went to a PWI. I just met a lot of well-meaning white folks who really was doing harm, and I didn't realize it until we were no longer in that like college air, and I was like, oh, y'all trying to come for me? Y'all don't know who I am. I'm my mother's child. I am never the one I was raised by an Aries. Never the one to come with.
That's true.
Exactly. A magical sunflower. Am I the drama? Yes.
Let me get down here. I was like, I'm missing all these comments. Am I the drama? I honestly always. Yeah.
I'm crying, y'all. I'm like, there's like actual moisture coming from my eyeballs. And
I choked a little, so
you did. I was like, "What's that sound?"
Sorry. It's so funny.
No, I just feel like, and the thing about it with me is that usually with friends, I give you so much grace. And then, my aunt always told me, nobody will do something to you that you haven't allowed them to do already.
Mm.
And when I be in friendships, I friendship hard. I be like, this is for life. Like, I'm showing up for you. This is for life. We bonded for
Yeah.
life. But then I start seeing you doing like some friendship adjacent shit, and I'll let it slide. I'll be like, oh, maybe it's because of all these hundreds of things. And then you'll wake up one day and I done cut you off. And you're like, oh my God, how did I get cut off? And I'm like, you know that quote when people be like, what did it say? Like, people get mad at you for cutting them off, but don't take responsibilities for the actions that they did before you cut them off. So it's like, the evidence was in the pudding. I'm gonna have to head out. And if somebody got to head out for me, if I'm being a trash friend, head out for me. You don't need my energy in your life. I'm toxic, I guess. So like, don't put me in your life. But yeah, I take friendship seriously. So when people be trying to do some weird shit, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to head out. And it's never like a right away head out. It's just be like, I'm collecting evidence. I don't know what that's about. Me collecting tallies.
Well, because I wouldn't even call it tallies, but it's just like, it's like the reason why you don't DNF till 60%, right? Because you're trying to make sure before you make that decision, that it's the right decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not anything crazy. It's just, it is what it is.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about like the totality of our friendship. Like,
right,
you were here, you were there, we were there. You know what I mean?
You're trying to reason. You're trying to be like, surely it's not.
This is very interesting.
You know, surely it's not.
Into the Gemini mind.
I know. It's really a combo shot. It's a combo shot of being a Leo rising and a Gemini sun. I think this is the two that's really zinging right now.
I'm like,
yeah, and we're both our Gemini suns and Leo risings.
I'm like, you also have a similar outlook on friendship,
and it has a combo of like, the Leo very, we're very prideful, but we are very about our stuff. So we got to make sure before we do anything.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, everyone could be a friend. Not everyone could be the same type of friend.
Monique is very level-headed. I'll say it.
No, you two are like me and one of my closest friends. Like she'd be like, Bree, you have too many friends. You got too many friends. But I also starting to realize, she right. I got a lot of associates in my life. You know what I mean? Like, they just very much not giving what I wanted to give. And I'm also like a very vulnerable person. I think I'm more vulnerable than any of my friends that I have. Like, if something happened, I'll be like, yeah, that happened. I just are very vocal about things that has happened to me in my life. Also part of my profession as a therapist. Yeah. But it's just like, no, I feel like if you're not going to show up like I'm showing up in this friendship, I really can't put you like on no level. Like, if I'm coming in and I'm making food and I'm like caring about your well-being and you just talking to me one time a year, or I feel like I get any whiff of an energy that you ain't really like messing with me, like if I text you and the energy ain't hitting, I'm gonna be like, oh,
like, what's happening?
Yeah.
If I'm like, hey, how you doing? You like nothing. I'm like, oh, so how was your week? Cool. Oh, like you got anything going on this weekend? Nothing.
You're already doing more than I
was asked to your girl.
I'd be like, what's wrong with you? That's how I go. Third text is not okay. What else is happening? I'm like, what's up? You okay? Because at this point, we're not good. Anyway.
Yeah.
I was laughing at this because I was gonna say these are not reading sprints, my friend. This is the clown hour.
Yeah.
And that's how we're going, getting high on corpse goo.
Yeah. Yeah. The toad licking. That's real.
Howdy.
Right when Monstrous was mentioned.
I think we talked about it for 4 seconds.
We did. We talked about it for 4 seconds. It is creepy. It's just the body gore.
So what's the overarching plot again? Tell me one more time.
So there's this young woman who this has taken place after a huge war has happened. And so after this war, this woman is trying to find her mother. She's trying to find out what happened to her mother.
Okay.
And she don't know what happened, who did it, who done it. But on her journey, she gets involved in something. I don't really want to get too far into it.
So it's fantasy based.
Yeah, it is fantasy based. There's I would say the fantasy. I don't even want to say that.
It's not like our world.
No.
Okay.
No, not at all. It's definitely a fantastical world.
Okay.
They have different fantasy type
noted
creatures and stuff and demons, I think.
And that is why I haven't kept it.
It's very good artwork though.
Yeah, I saw the cover.
And that's one of the reasons why I really like it besides the plot. But anywho, S.A. Cosby is so good. 100%. We stand Cosby on this S.A. Cosby.
Yeah, let's
on this channel.
Let's make that clarification quickly.
Yes.
That was real funny.
Oh, Razorblade Tears is a bad book.
It's bad book. Love the
We got to talk about this, Pat.
Bad book.
I think
bad is good.
Yeah, I think it's bad isn't good.
Okay. Bad good.
Yeah. I was I'm understanding.
Yep. I'm sure the audiobook is real good, honestly.
The audiobook is real good. That's how I listen to it. The audiobook is that again.
Is it full cast? Or just one person?
I don't know, but it was given.
Goodreads is embarrassing. Honestly.
But yet,
I'm like, we really need to switch.
I just got my list on there. I got so many different lists and shelves.
You can import it.
I be on Storygraph like it's my job. Listen, Goodreads is gonna get what it get from me this year. I'm not being neurotic about that at all. But I also have a spreadsheet I do myself of my own stats. So
that's smart.
I love this. I love that. That's so organized.
I know.
I applaud you. Mostly romance books. Let me think about that. They do romance and they do hyped fantasy.
Kayla is trash talking Razorblade Tears.
Who?
I'm gonna have to slide in her DM.
Bad and good. Okay, yeah. Kayla.
Yeah, she on the live show right now.
Kayla?
Every time I think me and Kayla's reading tastes have synced, we go out of sync very fast.
Whoa, I'm shocked right now. That's crazy. Yeah, Razorblade was good. But I can see if you don't like the action sequences. I call them action, but what I'm saying, they were
definitely, for me, I thought it was a movie in my head.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Razorblade Tears could be a movie. Blacktop Wasteland could be a movie. It's giving me them early 2000s, late 90s action films.
Yeah, the action. Yeah, the action. And I can see if that's upsetting to you, how you wouldn't like that. Now, if you don't like it for another reason, we need to talk. But that would be what I would think. I'm just putting words in your mouth, but who knows? Who knows?
I'm about to comment and said, I'm in another live show and I hear there's Razorblade Tears slander.
Yeah.
Kayla.
Everyone from this live, go to that live. Anyway, I forget where I was in the comments, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up. Every book talk book has been trash.
I'm trying to think.
They really led us astray with Den of Vipers. I ain't gonna lie.
I wasn't really led astray. We knew. I felt like we knew what we were gonna get.
Yeah,
into.
You're right.
Deep down, we knew
it was gonna be trash.
What it was. I tried to not. I saw a lot of people, saying I'm DNFing, I'm not doing this.
I don't even know if we're on the book talk where you get suggestions anymore. I think we're on the book talk where you just see funny videos. I don't know if I've seen a suggestion. You know what I mean? Like a recommendation.
I've seen them. It's
in a while.
No, I see a lot of them.
Well, you must see them for art thing, because I don't see them. Look at the book
I
talk
don't
section and
see
realize.
I feel like
That's also smaller accounts that I'm watching, so they're saying things I haven't seen, you know. And then I follow them if they're different things, so then I always see different things. That's how I do.
True.
That's a nice system.
Yeah, it's a good system. You're like, oh, this is more books I've never read.
Yes. We love new stuff. Anyway, we don't have to go on that.
Yeah.
I like Love Hypothesis. Smut was not it. Yeah, whole book needs spice. Like,
but it makes sense because she was 8, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's demisexual, so that makes sense. She has to develop a relationship before they get into a yuck.
I always do, and they always add.
I have a sickness. It has to come out.
I will find people who label books.
Oh.
See, but that's what we're saying. There's a level.
There are levels.
Because in my mind, I would think BDSM might be inherently
spicy.
Yeah,
but maybe not.
But like maybe it's like you're like, oh, you went and got like pink.
Right, like what does spice mean?
Like maybe like you're right. I take back what I say, because if it's just like, oh, you bought a little like handcuffs, at a grocery store. I don't know. Actually, no. I think it's inherently. I take it back. I'm going back to my original point.
I think spice is probably just a combo of the tension plus, you know what I mean, the build up plus the execution of
said build up.
I think
how far.
Right.
You will go.
It doesn't have to necessarily how far you'll go. Yeah. It doesn't have to necessarily be the tools of the spice. You know what I'm saying? Which would be your handcuffs or blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. You can have that in there and it might not necessarily be spicy. So, let's go into a think tank
Suddenly
about it.
Flashes back.
Same.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. That was quite erotic.
Quite.
Yeah, it was. It was giving. Oh Lord, I keep hitting this damn box underneath mine.
That's okay.
It has.
That's what I get for being so tall. I should have pushed this desk out a little bit. That's what I would do when
I was like, you live and you learn.
So there you tall, go. I keep hitting the wall.
Yes, I'm right there. Like, it's like giving me what I need right now, but I can see myself getting tired of Inheritors very shortly.
Okay, I was like, this must be the K-drama.
Yeah, sorry. Lee Min-ho is a hottie.
Lee Min-ho.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. We're all here for him.
So much snow. I feel for y'all.
It's like really.
I'm really sorry.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Breathe. Even Northeast Florida has a cold front from all the storms we had the last couple days, and it's getting colder tonight. The North needs
I need to call my mother.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
My mom said last night it was supposed to get cold, but she didn't say it was that cold.
I haven't got any pictures of any snow, so I'm like, I just assumed. But
I know.
Listen, just Google it, snow, and it'll come up. There you go. That's your picture.
Screensaver.
I didn't even do it.
Your dad will do is amazing.
I've heard good things.
My dad's best friend is awesome too.
I heard that too.
Well, I'm about to experience that this month with Credence.
I knew someone was going to come through with this title. The Rape of Nanking. That is the Poppy War. That is the book. Yeah, the book you can read for the historical
nonfiction
elements that happen in the historical events that happen in the Poppy War. Yes. There we go. Thank you, Stephanie. You're my queen.
No, it worked.
No, yeah, it worked.
It worked.
All right, I just added it to my to read from what is it called? On Storygraph.
There you go.
Got it.
What's that service?
What is it? I don't know.
What is it again?
Oh, that's fun.
Halloween Scorpio. Yes. Good morning. Good morning.
We're late. Hello.
I know, y'all. I'm trying to get through the comments real quick. DNFing is my best friend, and I love that for you.
Yes. Mood reading is life. Mood reading is babe.
It is. I'm supporting the DNF. This year I might try. Yeah,
I want that for you.
Just
please
try it.
Join me.
I have a hard time reading too. My chem major takes up my time. See, this is why you got a DNF. You know what I'm saying?
Just read. Even if I don't think you have to DNF permanently. There's some that you're just gonna come back to later, and that's a lot on my list. This isn't gonna get finished this week, this month, this next month,
this year.
but like I plan to read it, and I think that is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I call it a PFN, pause for now. So I'll like put it to the side, and then I'll be like, look, you're not gonna get me right now. There's a book I'm reading right now called The 7 Killings. It's by Marlon James. It's a thick book, but it is really hard for me to get through, and I'm not DNFing it. I just hope to finish it before I'm dead and gone.
That's all we could hope for.
Yes.
I'm gonna start using that. Pause for now.
PFN.
Okay.
You gotta say it a couple times to get it solidified.
Yeah, you do. PFN.
You should trademark that. I'm not even kidding. Okay, now I heard about this book. In Every Marriage She's Black. Have I heard anything good about it? Let me think about that. I think it's pretty new, isn't it?
I don't think I heard of it at all.
In Every Marriage She's Black? Maybe it was a NetGalley that I saw.
Yeah, do that? Wow.
NetGalley, girl.
We try.
Yeah.
When I say we, I mean Christine does her best.
I do not even try. I don't even know how to spell try. I just stop.
Yes, let's see here.
You're right.
It's literary fiction.
No, it's
safe.
Yes, it's old. It's September 7th, 2021. I'm out my mind.
I think we did get the arc, but it's probably gone now.
Yeah, it's probably gone now. Anyway, yeah, I think Bree talked about this book out.
But who's the author of this? Because I was trying to find
Natsu Kirino.
Natsu?
Natsuo. Kirino, I believe. Don't quote me on none of that.
Do I know how to spell?
Yeah, spelling. Who's her?
Who's her? Thank you for coming to this chaotic live.
Got it.
See you later.
Yep.
Preach, Bree. I learned how to do this for my Scorpio husband. I remember when I had to stop being friends with a pastor's wife when I realized some things. When I'm done, I'm done. That's right.
Yeah. And I also feel like as people who are socialized to be women, we don't trust our intuition as much as we should.
Right.
Like we feel like, oh, we want to give compassion to folks that ain't really giving us compassion.
Right.
So it's like we really got to trust our tuition, and also trust the tuition of other people who truly have our best interests at heart.
Right.
Because there's so many times, like me and my sister, we butt heads a lot. I think it's because she's a Pisces and she's a Leo rising. The funny thing about me and my sisters is that we are all Leo risings. I don't know how that happened, but we are all Leo risings. And most of them are like, it's a Pisces, 2 Pisces, 1 Cancer. Okay, I'm lying. 2 Pisces, 1 Capricorn, a Cancer, and a Virgo.
Wow.
And we're all Leo rising.
Wow.
So we be like,
yeah, but
at each other's head.
Yeah.
Really. So like the one who's a Pisces sun and Leo rising, she's my eldest sister, and we're constantly butting heads because in her life, I have no friends and no sisters but her. Like that's how she's like, it's just her. It's just her. That's it. Nobody else.
Yes.
And I'll be like, no, they're my friend. And then like years from now, she'll be like, what, you ain't friends with this person? I seen that coming because when they did this, and that, I was clocking them. And I'm like,
okay.
Damn.
Okay.
You know, like she already saw that it wasn't going to give. But I be, steadfast. I'm stubborn.
Yep.
My Mercury's in Taurus. I'm stubborn as hell. So I'd be like, yes, I'm gonna work it out, and she'd be like, "Nah, that's not it." And I need to trust her more often, and not thinking I can't trust her because we butt heads.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, it's just life. You live and you learn, and it's like what you said. Like we have to deal with niceties a lot, just like as women, right? So it's something that we learned, and we're in a day and age where we can kind of like try and unlearn that behavior, but it's hard. All we can do is try and pass on to next generation to not be as nice as
that's
we
all
are.
we can do, really.
Yeah.
That's
This is
all.
all. Everyone's
This is
cracking
so
up
funny. Yeah.
about the reenactment.
Yes. Bully. Yeah. Bullies. Bye. I can't stand a bully. I'm not even gonna go on that. But I really be bucking up for some bullies. I'm like, let's go.
I will say, when you break up with a friend, be sure to inform your family, because that's where I picked up at. You know what I mean? Like, I told the Capricorn high school friend I told y'all about. I, in my mind, was out.
Done.
Out. Done. Sheila, my mother, forgot the memo. I had to remind this lady. So when I went to go see my uncle who was having health problems where this friend lived, this ex-friend lived, my mom proceeded to the Facebook Iana, informed Iana her, and told her I was there. I said, Sheila, where was your antennas when I blocked
this? Sheila,
it's done. The chapter's closed.
I didn't know. I forgot. What you mean? You're supposed to keep a running tab on people I don't with. A running tab. You're my mom. Jesus, get with the program.
It's true.
Yeah,
that just made me so bad. I was like, really? And then she told this guy who was like my guy's friend forever. After I left Ukraine, I realized I have no time for people who are phobic in any sense of the word. I don't have time. Like my patience, I usually be like, I can walk and maybe we can learn from each other and maybe I could. No, I am not Captain Save-A-Hole. There is no cape hanging on the back of my back. So I had to let this friend go because he is a piece of work. So I was like, I'm done. My mama gonna call him and be like, oh, hey, Bree's in town. I almost, man, if she wasn't my mama, if she was, that's all I'm gonna say on Beyonce's internet. If she wasn't my mama.
Beyonce's internet.
I said, Sheila, what are you doing? You are sabotaging my life.
He's trying to set something up, Bree.
Like, I haven't heard from you. Like,
she wanted to know what was happening with y'all.
Man, I'm dodging people like I'm in volleyball, like I'm a sport.
Well, and she probably didn't see all that. You
didn't see it. She forgot. Yeah. She was like, oh, I forgot about that. I said, okay, when we go to New Orleans, I'm going to call up your friend blank. And then I'm going to tell her I forgot about it. Bree, don't do that. I'm going to do it. So we forgetting we all got Southern amnesia. I'm going to participate. You a willing participant? I'm going to be one too. So when we go home, I'm going to be like, hey, Charlene, how you doing? You should come over. My mama's here. She can't wait to see you, girl.
Don't have her show up, please. Not with the Aries mama.
Yeah, because my mama will fight her.
Yeah,
as I said, I wouldn't do that. But she was like, "Bree, you just got to be extra." I was like, "I'm just saying. I'm just
trying to let you understand what you're putting me through right now." Okay,
that's all. I said, "Not you not being a team player." I said, "You ain't part of my starting five no more."
Anyway, yep, ain't nothing to cut. Yep,
that's a famous song.
Yeah,
it's true.
I don't block people enough. I just kind of, now they have the little hiding feature, I'm like, they'll never have to know.
Yeah, Monique is very nice. And that's what we love about her.
As the great prophet Amanda Seale says, be blocked and be blessed. And that's how I try to live my life.
Honestly.
Yes, I love Amanda.
It just, makes
you be blessed.
Feel better. I don't have to see none of that.
None of that.
Oh no.
My gosh.
Greatest mortal enemy?
Oh my god.
This is so
that's a Capricorn response. That's a Capricorn response. But I like it.
Yeah, it's
but for real. I mean, it be like that. It be like that.
Yeah. You just gotta know.
Haters left and right, man. I had a friend, I was trying to look real cute for prom. And then she tried to come at me and, did I chase her after school? Yes.
I
The
love
thing is,
jail.
that, like, y'all being honest, in high school, I was very shy. I said nothing. I just chilled. My cousins were all like famous basketball players, like around the state. And I would just hang out with them because hanging out with anybody else stressed me out if they weren't my family. And I would try to let girls in, and I would try to let dudes in, just people, other what is it called, classmates in. And then they would just, I would be like, nah. And then next thing you know, I'm chasing them after school. Like, I'm ready to box, because for me, I grew up in the hood. I had to get it. It was a bug. It was, my plants stay everywhere. In New Orleans, I grew up in the hood. I'd be like, let's just handle this, because
easy peasy.
As an adult, I don't do that now. But in like my adolescence, I was like, let's choose violence every time we can. That's all I saw was violence.
This is something you have to learn as a young person.
You do. I learned very quickly that jail is real.
You cannot fight people. Like, one time I bit a girl. Like, it just isn't.
Yeah.
It isn't it. You get in trouble and you got to pay the consequences.
Yeah. I read one of the, here we are telling y'all my stories. I'm a storyteller, I guess. And what was it? I remember being a freshman, or was it a sophomore? I can't remember. In high school in New Orleans. And this guy comes up to me and he's like trying to flirt. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna flirt. And at this time, to be a light-skinned Black woman was everything. My skin color was not everything. My best friend at the time, still to this day, literally, she will cut for me. We've been friends 26 years. She was not having that rhetoric at all. Like, she was like, I will beat you up. Seriously. So she was really the fighter of us. I was like trying to also be a lover in my violence. No, my girl see red every time. Like, I saw her last year, and this dude tried to holler at me, and I was like, no. And she like 5'2", 100 pounds. She was like, bitch, didn't she tell you to leave alone? She like pulled out a knife real quick. We was almost in situation. My girl loves me. That's love. You understand? So this dude comes and he's trying to talk. I'm like, I'm a teenager. I'm like really into it, And he goes, man, what's up with your friend? All I saw was red. Do you hear me? We're in shop class. I picked up I don't even have nothing. But I remember picking up some wooden, and I went whack right across his face. Like, I saw red, and it was done, and it was on and popping. Me and him was boxing in class. He had a pick. I remember it was like a silver pick, and I like hit him. Like, it was on and popping. I just knew we were ready to go. Then I got suspended.
Yeah.
My dad was disappointed, but also very proud, because I, stood up for myself. But yeah. And then when I told Amanda, my best friend, 26 years, when I told her what this did, she showed up, because her high school was like 2 blocks from mine. She left the school. She didn't tell me what. She walked right out, showed up, and then we jumped his. So it was just like
violence was always an option. There was nothing.
Talking was never an option. That's what we said, y'all. You got to grow up. That frontal lobe was not developed. That frontal lobe was not developed. I was just choosing violence. Man, I don't act like that now. I would say I'm too passive now. Like, I feel like I'm too forgiving now. I just be like, really? That hurt my feelings. And then I like cry about it. But then I know, I just be like hurt about it. Don't do anything.
I think
Which
you
I'm
think
like,
more
dang,
about
I
it.
would like a little bit of that violence to come back, but no, I think I did it once.
We
No,
would like you to
yeah.
be not in jail.
Yeah, we
You
can't.
know, now I'm just a sucker and just
I
I
haven't
be
been in
mad
any.
at myself no more. I'd be like, no, you should have slapped that. You should have beat her.
No,
And
you
I'd be
shouldn't.
like,
You
No.
just no, yeah, you're right. You're right. You shouldn't fight.
You shouldn't.
It gets you in trouble every
It
time.
really does.
Slaps, scratches, hits, bites, any kind of fighting. Don't do it.
You just save it up for when you really have to. Like self-defense.
Now, yeah. Now I will say the times I have gotten in a tussle.
And you got to be there for supporting acts. That's when you're ready. You don't need to start it, but when you have to be there,
That has been when someone has crossed the line.
You're
now,
like, what's happening out here in this alley?
I clearly tell them don't cross the line, and then they do, and that's when the fight happens. So I will say, at least it's that. I did have a line.
Yeah.
It was crossed though.
I've never actually been in a physical fight that I have started. I've shoved a person once or twice.
No, yeah, I've been in maybe too many fights in my life. And to be honest, I am a 6'1" woman. I've been 6'1" since I was 15.
You're 6'1"?
So
she said she came from a basketball family.
I know, but in my brain, I just was like, okay.
No. I'm 6'1". So like in New Orleans, the bigger you are, the more people try you to prove that they are big shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And like, I never wanted to fight. And I never knew that until my best friend Amanda told me. She's like, Bree, this ain't you. Like, to your core, sis, this isn't you. And I'm like, no, I'm about that life. She's like, no, you're really not about this life. So she would fight people for it. I remember being in 4th grade with her, and I accidentally stepped on this girl's foot. And she was like, how dare you step on me? And she cursed me out. I froze. And next thing I know, my best friend was in the mix with her. And I was just like, and then she comes up to me. She's like, Bree, you gotta breathe. I'm like, I didn't mean to step on her foot. I didn't mean. She's like, we don't show weakness in school, Bree. We don't do that in school. Like, she was like, no, like, this is 4th grade, So like, Amanda been fighting motherfuckers for me since 94. Okay? My girl been boxing since 94, and I've been here with her every step of the way.
Oh, I love her. I love Amanda.
I love her. Really a real one. The realest to have ever lived. Like, straight up.
Maybe it's a New Orleans thing. I was like, because our friend Brittany, she'd be breaking beer bottles and like
I was like,
people.
You have to protect yourself. It's either you sink or swim. Where I was raised, like my dad always like, look, if they bigger than you, because I got jumped so many times over it. Like, I didn't even know. I'm walking down the street and there's a gang of mugs about to jump me. Like, I didn't even know what happened, but like that would happen, and my dad would be like, it ain't about fighting them all. It's about getting the ringleader and beating her, period. So I would pick up anything. I'm talking a glass bottle, a razor blade, whatever I saw on the ground. I'm breaking branches off trees. You ain't about to just get me.
You're going down.
But I didn't even want to fight. But it was just what the nature of things.
Yeah.
And I'm far removed from it now, which is a privilege that a lot of people who I grew up with don't have. They're still fighting. But I can't live like that. Right now, I'm like,
that sounds hard.
That sounds scary. When you get older, when you get older,
a lot of stress.
Yeah,
that's a lot of stress. I'd be like, look, if you want to act a fool, you about to act a fool by yourself.
Yeah, because you have time to think about it, and you're like, hold on a minute, I can't be doing this. My back's hurting.
My first reaction isn't violence these days.
Yeah,
it might be like a little bit of tongue action of violence, like, you know what I mean, like say something
could happen, but like
say some slick shit, but
you're always gonna be like that.
Like, I'm really too old to be fighting anybody.
Yeah. I'd be throwing my back out, just bending over to tie my shoe. Please, you think I can tussle now? Oh no, I could not.
Can't tussle at all.
Nuh-uh.
But my little sister, who's 18,
bless her.
That girl be choosing violence every chance she gets. She be choosing violence. I'd be
It's
like,
okay, she'll learn.
no, let's not do
She'll
it.
learn. She'll
She be
learn.
choosing violence. I'd be dang. She be like, Bree, you're too nice. I'm like, I'm just trying to get you to think reflectively about this situation. She'd be like, no, beat her ass. I'd be like, ooh, really?
Ooh, I mean, it's a solve. It's a solution.
Yeah.
But probably not the solution
Yeah, there's
at all.
avenues.
I'm not too nice. I'm too old. Okay. And that's what
You're
I'll
not
say.
too old. I mean, yes, we'll have actual
I was like,
consequences.
yeah, speak for yourself.
Wage of garnishes, jail time. It's really the jail time.
Yeah.
Prison is real, y'all. It's real. It's not fake.
It's real. And we don't want it.
I've never had a desire.
Never. I mean, I used to work in one, but after that really solidified. I don't ever want to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all fun and games till you're there. And then you're like, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, during the presidency of 45, when she showed her whole event.
Listen.
No.
45 was a revelation to a lot of people. I was looking like, wow, so I didn't even know you were ironing your sheets for the Klan rally.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I do have flashbacks. That was an interesting time to be around. You're like, oh, so this is what we think.
Real stuff comes out. You know what I'm saying?
You're like, is it really that? Are you that pressed? Like, is it that serious?
Right. And
I ain't gonna lie. When 45 became the president, I was doing I was working in a nursing home. And I don't know why I laughed. And still to this day, I don't know why I laughed because I just laughed again. But I remember I was roommates with 3 white girls and they were very privileged. And they were all from California. And I don't know if that is for the story, but I'm just telling you. And they were just really sad that of the hopes of 45 becoming the president. And they were like, you don't understand, Bree, all the things that could happen and what he can do to Black people and brown folks and all this stuff. And, at that time, me living, thriving, and breathing every minute of the day as a Black woman, I don't even know how I wouldn't understand. So they would say that. And then I came home and he was the president and they all were drunk and crying. And I just started laughing and I went to my room. I didn't know, you get awkward. I was like,
yeah, I don't know how to respond to that.
I was like, I don't know what to do with this. It was just, they were just telling me how horrible my life is going to be because I was a Black woman. And I was just like,
I'm a be.
I didn't know what to do. So I was like, okay, good night.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think their experience obviously was the same.
I was like, oh, this is
not it.
They were drunk for about a week though. They took it hard. They took it hard news.
I remember that was the first time I went to what do you call it? A party. To view the election results.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, and I was like, this is awkward because you're just like, first of all, what?
What do you do? You know what I mean? Why are we watching this together?
Yeah, I was so certain. So when things started changing, I was like, this is not the vibe that I was expecting this evening to go.
No,
so
ma'am.
I'm gonna
No, ma'am.
See y'all tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I was like, this is not the results I was expecting. Don't think this.
And I was trying to be positive to the end. I was like, oh, okay.
You're like, I'm gonna just check
back. I had feelings for all the candidates at that time. And I was just like, okay, I'm trying to be positive. And then I was like, oh, dang.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and chill in my living room, maybe watch some Charmed. That's what I like to do, decompress. Old school Charm. That's what I like to do. And I was like, Phoebe's gonna get me right. You know what I mean? Phoebe's gonna get me right. And then
I forgot about Charm. I need to rewatch that.
No.
It's on Peacock for free. If anybody,
It is.
if you get a free subscription to Peacock, you get to watch all 8 seasons.
Sponsored by Peacock.
Dun-na.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, what's the NBC? NBC.
Yeah. That's right. Yes. Honestly,
Yes. Bree is cracking us up today.
Yeah. Y'all have been here. Everyone has
Yes.
seen this.
She was throwing hands and cutting. This has got to be the skits, the cutting off skits.
Yes. Yes.
It just happens sometimes. You know, you don't want it to happen, but I think it's just really important for everyone, if you take nothing out of this long live show, is
Yeah.
make sure you are friends with people who match your energy.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying people have to be on all the time, because, you know, we got mental health concerns. We just got, I don't feel like friendshipping today. I want to be alone. That's what I be on. And I definitely get that. But if you know that, and that's something that's you can, you know, live with, go for it.
Yeah.
But just make sure you're friends with people who see you as a friend.
Right. Exactly. They match the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. BS tolerance is gone.
Yeah. I just don't like having to be friends with people and I'm getting IBS symptoms because of it.
Oh my gosh. You're like, just
I'm like, wow, I gotta take a whole shit in the middle of the day. In the middle of the day. Wow. Very telling.
I can't do it. I can't.
Very
do
telling.
It.
Having stomach cramps.
Oh no, yeah. This is the kind of people who they like don't even know what's going on with you, you know? You're like, okay, I'm there for you when you need.
Oh yeah,
but it's okay, you learn.
Yeah.
You learn. This is about razor blade tears.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can't leave this live as fire. You're right.
Yeah.
Smash that like button. Boyfriend's working up north right now and he's hating it because of the snow. They got about 10 inches of snow the other night. Woo! Bless y'all.
Oh, hell no.
I wouldn't know how to drive in snow. I'm from the South and now I live here. I'd just be like,
snow? Never knew it.
I was watching someone do a vlog and they were like driving through a blizzard and I was like, and it was just casual, like, oh yeah, we're going to Ottawa.
Amanda does that.
Yeah.
She does that all the time. I'm like, you were taking your life in your hands when you got the vlog going and you're driving the car.
I'm like, how can you see? Like, it's just snow. It's like, first of all, it's snowing. Then it's
I've done it. I've definitely done that before. Had the camera ready, so it's snowing outside.
Yep.
But now my car be doing that shake thing, and I don't be wanting y'all to hear the shake thing while I'm the vlog. You know, she's not an updated cutie. She's a 2007 cutie with a whole lot of booty, and we living our lives over here.
It's true.
Yes.
It's true. Yes, we're still here. Hello.
We are still here.
Let's choose violence. I wish not, actually.
But the thing is, violence don't always have to be physical.
It's true. Verbal, yeah.
Sorry.
What'd she say?
No one.
And now. Whap!
Well,
she said, not only will I double tap him, but
decisions were made that
I will
day.
jump him later that day.
Every time I think about that incident, I'm like, you didn't even think it through, Bree. And that's literally the first and only time I was the like antagonizer. And I'm like, you really grabbed that piece of wood and you hit this man.
Yeah. You hit him. And you are taking responsibility for that as an adult, which is the important part.
Yes.
Yeah, I was 13.
You're not delusional.
I was 13 years old. Wild.
Wild.
Hit that man. I hope he's all right though, because that's fucked up.
It's true.
Yeah.
Charmed.
Louisiana.
Yeah, our one friend from NOLA, she really be cracking bottles.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
It's funny
For
because
like the
it's funny
tiniest
because
thing.
she swears it didn't happen, and I'm like,
You must have been drunk.
no, because it's a clear memory and
We
all
were
of our
all
minds.
there.
I even had it painted.
And that's like, I'm gonna say, that's when you know you got a friend too. And it must be like your friend, like you just knew in that moment, because like I was fully prepared to fight.
But you didn't have to.
In this bar. I didn't have to do a damn thing. She
No.
really, it was so smooth too. I was literally in front of this person. We're like having an altercation. My friend comes up out of the peripheral.
The thing was, the person kept knocking her purse down.
Yeah.
Like, moving it from
This girl
this chair.
was knocking my stuff off the table. And I asked her politely twice to not do it. I said, look, girl, I know you're drunk, but don't do this crap. Okay. And I said it the third time. We were going to fight, and my friend, y'all, it was like a magic act. She came out of nowhere, had the beer bottle, cracked it, and said, do that one more time and see what happens to you.
It's like the baby from Simpsons with the milk bottle.
Yeah.
Like shatters her bottle and it's like jagged edge.
It was crazy. And in that moment, I never doubted.
Like,
I never doubted. I was like, well, I don't have to take care of myself no more. I got a friend.
Listen, I agree with you. Like I was saying, Amanda, this dude kept trying. And we're literally at my niece's birthday party, and Amanda don't care. Like, she don't care. We're sitting there, the dude's trying to holler. I'm like, no. And I'm also trying to tell this dude to stop with his insistent, like, trying to get my attention, because my father is a 3-time felon. And he's right there. Like, right there. Don't do this.
Yeah.
This man choose violence because he just feels like it. Like, don't do it. So, and then Amanda's like, girl, he really tried. He'll see your daddy right there. Girl, your daddy crazy. I'm like, I know he is.
He's a Gemini.
And I'm like trying to be like, dude, like chill. Dude, chill. He didn't. So Amanda was like, some gotta be done. I said, no, we good. Let's keep talking. Like, so what you say happening with your daughter? I'm like trying to distract Amanda, but Amanda eyes on the man. Next thing I know, Amanda done got up, grabbed the chair, flipped it up, and was like, bitch, didn't I tell you stop fucking with her? I ain't gonna tell you no more. I was like,
Can't take it nowhere.
I was just like, okay.
I said no. That's all I can say.
I was like, okay. And then my daddy, what's going on over here? I was like, nothing, people are drunk. They're just like living, like they're just hanging out. They're just, I've seen what my dad has done. So I'm like, he's just, he's a little drunk. My dad choose violence for his children. He'd be like, yeah, I gotta step in. I gotta see what's going on here. But
I mean, Gemini gets a little bored. They gotta cause some ruckus.
I'm like, Dad, you do not have to be big brother man on campus. You almost 70. Your knees ain't working like they used to. Oh, you won't come in my knees? Oh, you want to say something about me? My knees ain't got nothing to do with the situation. I'm like, it does.
It has everything to do with it.
A lot.
The knees, the back, your wrists, probably.
Lots of joints are involved.
Let's be honest.
Shoulders.
Yeah.
Elbows.
The list goes on.
Knuckles.
About the knuckles.
Your knuckles gonna deteriorate. Then what we gonna do?
You said, now we can't write the checks out.
You can't be writing a check for. You can't be what they say. You can't write a check that your ass can't cash.
Exactly, and then we're stuck
as well. This is so funny to me. Garth's doing the cha-cha slide in the snow. You had to drive?
Yeah. I'm not even trying. I'm sure I would be capable once I had to be put in that situation.
Yeah, you just learn.
But I would be like.
The thing is, it's not bad driving in fresh snow. It's bad when that snow has compounded and now it's ice. Like, it is completely ice outside. Like, I almost bust my ass 3 times yesterday. and I tried to play it off. I was like, Smooth, what? Can you teach me how to Dougie? Because these kids was around, and I was like, let me just get into a dance move because I almost slipped like underneath my car. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, imagine 6'1" going under.
Shoot.
Dude.
I mean,
that's not giving.
The ice is unforgiving.
I've seen those are some of my favorite TikToks though, when they're just like walking normally and you're like, oh, what's this gonna be about? And then they like literally bust it.
Yeah, and the thing is, you gotta be careful because black ice is dangerous. Like the ice you can't see. So I'm constantly doing like,
yeah,
you know, just like slowly.
Yeah, I'm thankful we don't have to deal with that.
Yeah,
honestly,
I love that phrase.
It's a fun foreplay for me sometimes.
It's not my favorite thing, but when it has to be done, it can be. I'll make sure it's heard. You know, like it's.
I like to borrow some things from my eldest sister, who's Pisces, because her verbal violence game is devastating.
I need more lessons, I think. I don't know. No.
Is it like he will read you for filth? And it's like no chaser. You know, we from New Orleans and she don't give a shit how you feel. She just whoop, and I'll be like, wow. Like she'd be like, yeah, I know that wasn't fair. Wasn't fair?
No.
Okay.
Honestly, once the line's been crossed, fair is out the window. Fair is a place
that's how she feels. That's
to
how
ride
she feels.
The Ferris wheel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how she feels.
Yeah, because at a certain point, I told y'all, now y'all done crossed the line, and that's it. It's over.
Yeah, so. I remember one time there was a situation, and my sister was like, you know what, bitch? I knew I shouldn't have with you in the first place, but when you told me that you were itching down there 2 weeks ago and I had to go buy the cream for you, and now you gonna act like this with me when, bitch, you ain't have no money to buy the cream. I'm out here supplying you with stuff for your hygiene and you out here throwing it to I was like, did you have to go that deep? I was like, wow, you went for it. You went for it. Like my sister, like she chilled. But once the line is crossed, she sees red. And I'll be like, wow, you really aired this person's shit out to the world. You were like,
I was going to say she's bringing up stuff. She's bringing up stuff.
I said, not the down style, not the down style health.
I thought you were my sister. Okay, now you're killing me.
Yeah, Pisces really are on because my other friend's Pisces, and when I say she is crazy, like we make jokes, but she really is.
Pin cut, and the thing is, all my sisters can and then we'll cut you. Like for example, my mom got a tattoo of her stepson who passed away. And and I'm saying her stepson because I never met him, didn't know anything about him. So he passed away. And my eldest sister was like, damn, she never got tattoos of us. Literally like 8 months later, my mom got like this affinity tattoo and it has all our names in it, right? So my sister was like, she ain't got a tattoo of us. We're all on FaceTime. And my sister, the eldest one, goes, well, you ain't get a tattoo of us. The 18-year-old come in, did you die? I was like,
no.
And she was like, that doesn't mean no. She was like, but you're living. You have the privilege to breathe in and out, in and out. Did you die? And I was like,
this just went so far.
I was like, wow, violence.
She's not wrong though.
She's not wrong.
She wasn't wrong. And it was at that point that I was like,
Well, this has been fun.
I am gonna get the popcorn and watch
Yeah,
because at this point,
Let me get some more snacks.
I'm not in this, but I'm in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I was like, wow, great comeback.
Yeah.
Executed well.
Timed perfectly. Love it. 10 out of 10.
It was great. It was great.
100%.
Bless her.
It was great.
Woo.
But them two together though, I swear I'd be laughing a lot because they come for each other. It'd be like throat for throat, and I'd be like, "Wow, this is entertaining."
Yeah, I mean, there's never a boring day.
See, that's why I'm glad I grew up in South Carolina because we will close the whole state down if it's an ice warning, because they know we can't drive. So we get our supplies early.
They really do.
Inside,
They close the whole state down. That's why we be watching the TV, looking at the weather forecast.
We're like, ooh, wait,
does that
snow
look like
days,
a snow cloud?
Snow days, because you don't even have
no snow.
It's just the idea of snow.
Yeah, there wasn't even no snow.
I was like, I'm trying to remember. I was like, I remember what? Anyways, important.
Yeah. I'm dead, Cammie.
Not the class.
I ate shit and just laid there.
Oh my god! I can hear the
Cammie.
The collective class. Oh my god!
Damn, it'd be like that.
I mean, yeah. At that point, you're on the ground. Just lay there for a sec. Catch your breath.
Yeah, I kind of messed up my ankle like that once. I just sat there. I said, "Damn you, big bitch! Why did you have to fall like this in front of all these people?" I was just like, "God damn!"
And then you're like,
"Yeah, one job."
Yeah,
I had one, and nobody helped me up. I was like, "This is messed up." But in Ukraine, though, I fell all the time. I was just Falliana out there. I was just like, "Wow, I'm gonna leave here with a bunch of bruises."
I mean, I don't know. You got to get some snowshoes, I guess, or ice shoes. I don't know how to deal with it. Me living in LA.
Listen, I got a Sorel. That's a nice pair of ice shoes. I got a pair of Sorels. I've been rocking with them since 2016, and they work. Same shoe. I mean, it ain't giving cute, but it's giving safety. So I don't care.
Safety is what matters.
Mm-hmm. Period.
Oh, innocence. Sure.
Nah, double Leo, you got something up your sleeve. That's all I
got.
You
do, yeah. I don't know.
Okay, we'll believe that.
Yeah, there truly is no innocent sign. I don't care what y'all say. I can find something about all y'all. So just give me your charts. I'll go ahead and expose you.
There's no need to expose anyone here.
In a good way, you know what I'm saying? It's in a very I'm a humble y'all.
I don't think any of that is a positive connotation.
Yeah, for sure. I got problems too. Y'all seen it.
That's great, but still, I don't think it can be construed in a good way at all.
Not them saying Miss Burroughs in books, are you dead? No, thank God.
Well, this was a wild time.
Yeah, I was like, did we even talk about books? I feel like
we
for 2.5 seconds.
We talked about books. We had a lot of memories.
I had to open this up. The sun's going away.
Books are good. Books are good. I haven't been reading as much as I should. That's probably why I haven't got a lot to say.
Yeah, I was like,
I've been having a great reading year.
You have or have not?
We're only in the 3rd month. We can't call it now.
It's not giving, Mo. It's giving
mediocre. So many more months left of the year to say it's over.
Mo's just saying
giving mediocrity. I don't like it. Boo. Coconut.
It's because you're looking at your spreadsheet and you're seeing all the things that you have to read.
I told you about my spreadsheet in a moment of vulnerability, and you have the audacity.
You better watch out. You better watch out.
Beyonce's internet.
Remember, I'm on the Roomies Digest too. Don't block us. Okay, I'm here too. Okay.
I'm saying it from a place of love, because
her Capricorn is really coming out here.
Listen, 2013 will never be repeated because I end up hurting like my friends because they thought that I was gonna not be their friend anymore, and I would never do that again. So now I'm very careful about people I decide to cut.
You lived and you learned.
Yeah,
I did.
That's really the theme of this whole entire chat.
Yes, and I love that.
You lived and you learned.
We live and we learn. That's literally the motto of life.
Yeah. And just, y'all don't be out here choosing violence. I mean, leave that to
actually,
unless you have to for survival.
The bigger theme is actually
that is the bigger theme, yeah. Your adolescent self probably did enough for it. I know mine did. I know my adolescent self was just, oh man. But I also feel like I was just around a lot of short women who were feisty as hell. And I was just like, I gotta be their friend, huh?
Yeah. Right, well, here we are.
Like, I guess buckle up. Like, I hated that. But yeah.
What do you mean at the very end? Sorry.
It's true. I love all these emojis too.
Yeah, me too.
We have always been moral.
I'm dead.
Listen, I don't choose physical violence anymore. Physical, I dib and I dab. I mean, verbal, I dib and I dab.
Dib dab, when the time is right, I'd say.
You coming at my spreadsheet on Beyonce's internet?
Huh? When did that happen?
Just rewind.
What?
Just rewind the one. Okay, this is what I want to end this live with. Okay. We can either do what we're going to read next, like what we're excited to read next.
Okay.
Or we can do a book recommendation. What do we want to do?
I'm gonna do what we read next because my brain can't function anymore. I've been talking and on one for the last 2 hours. I can't.
All right, let's do read next then, and then we're gonna end it here. So chat, get ready for that. Look at that little rhyme. There. You heard? What are you reading next?
After Pet, I will be reading
Mood Reader.
See, this is. Can I go last, please?
I'll look at my TBR card. Okay. You know what I'm going to be reading next? I'm going to be reading Credence because we are starting our Credence read along on Tuesday.
Literally, yes.
With live sprints. So that's probably.
Ashley, yes. That's literally my answer.
Okay. Well, if you're going to do that answer, then I'll do, dang. What
Outlander.
No, I'm not doing that one next.
Okay.
I'll probably start a book of the month book for our book of the month vlog. So I think I'm going to be doing It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. So
are y'all sponsored by them?
We do reels with them, like TikToks.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But our like vlogs and stuff are just like stuff that we do.
Oh, okay.
We have the books.
We have the books, yeah.
Like, why not?
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know the question. So I'll tell you what I have. I don't know what I'm going to start next. I just know the books that I have open to me. Find Me, The Paris Apartment.
Those are my life.
There'll be a live show on Books in La La, Literally Dead Book Club. The Last Final Girl, The Good House, Like a Sister.
These are options, or
these are her options.
Yeah, okay. Options. Killing in C Sharp, Coyotes Volume 1, Curse of the Arctic Stars, the Nancy Drew series, and The Dragon Republic.
The Dragon Republic.
I'm Poppy War.
Yeah, that's the second book in the Poppy War, and I'm gonna tell y'all. They said this one is the heartbreak of the trilogy. So
I would say start it now, so you can add to the rest of the books. You can like feel the pain with.
I'm just like, I don't even know if I am ready.
Mo, I want to hug you because you're on to something, and that was just so delightful to say.
Thank you.
I was like, how am I going to start this mother book?
I say go that route.
Yeah.
Monique is trying to start The Paris Apartment.
Yes.
I think.
I'm starting that too. Yeah, that's in my. I gotta read it for the live show.
That is my exact. Like that is literally how it's gonna go. Credence and Paris Apartment. That's how it's gonna be.
Lucy Foley. Have you read Lucy Foley before?
I don't like her.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Thank you.
My table.
Okay. I don't want to get too deep into it, but I will say the last book I read of hers was a 3-star. It was whatever.
But you only read one. Okay, I've only read one.
That's
too.
what I said.
I've only read
I
one.
said the last book I read, the only one I read, 3
The
stars.
guest list was giving me garbage and a pile of shit.
What? I
I had to DNF it. I didn't even finish it. It was horrible.
Oh
the
my
thing that couldn't get
god.
down is just the misogyny was choking me. I had to get out. I had to pack up my shit and head on out of there.
Yeah.
I did have a whole nother ending written in my head, so that's why I kept going. I was like, ooh, we're about to have some,
It wasn't giving what
like I was like, the revenge we're gonna get. And
I thought it was gonna give. The ending was so dissatisfying.
Not expected, which
I didn't even get to the end, and I finished 72% of the book.
That is
and was like, I'm done.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Thank you. All right. I'm glad. Good to know, because I swear the internet loves Miss Lucy, and I'm trying.
And you know who else love books and la? That's why they're like, you gotta read this book with me. I'm like, I want to try this book.
I'm excited. What day is that? I'll try to.
Oh, we just finalized it too. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm reading it this month.
Is psychological violence the answer then? Emphasis on
it was just, and I get how people would like her books, but no. It just
I have a hard
Huh?
Huh?
Nothing. I didn't start talking and I didn't hear. Please finish what you're saying.
It's on my mom's birthday at 10 a.m. PST, 1 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. BST.
The 27th?
Yep.
Damn, I got a good memory.
Okay, because that's okay.
What's wrong with me? Anyway.
10 a.m. March.
This is so funny. I'm probably gonna remember your mom's birthday for the rest of my life.
Yeah, it's my mommy's. It's my mommy's. It's her birthday.
I'd be like,
my dad forgets his birthday every year. I'd be like, Dad, happy birthday. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. That's right.
Yes. Yes.
That's what happened.
It really exactly what happened. I'm like, oh,
Summer Suns. I'm not sure I know what that is, but
it sounds fun.
It sounds fun. Summer. I'm ready for summer.
Oh Lord. I knew we could go a moment without Ice Planet Barbarian.
I know. We were DMing about this. I'm excited for you. I hope that you love it.
So I think there was a person or two in my 48-hour read along who likes that book.
Ice Planet or Summer Sun? Ice Planet. If you know what it's gonna give when you start it,
if you continue it,
you're gonna have a good time.
Christine has I've only read the first one and it was okay. It was fun.
I told you the first one is like a 3.5.
I don't have the time to give it. I can't get hooked, so I'm just gonna stop where I was.
So you can only get hooked on the anime you're watching.
Yes, exactly. I have what? That's it's a reason. It's my truth.
Because this is a call out, but I didn't have to say it. You know what I'm saying? Bree said it, so I just love being
Mo
here.
said, I don't want to get invested in that, but I'm going to get invested to 3 a.m. on manga. On anime.
It has no end. I know that when I hit this episode, it's done. Like, it's complete.
But the thing is, with Ice Planets, you can stop, okay? You can stop.
But you haven't, and so you're not giving me a good
sign.
I
have. I'm on, 14, and I've taken a good break.
Okay.
Wait, 14? That's how many books it is?
There's like 40 books plus spinoffs.
There's many more.
And now you understand what I'm saying.
But they're only 200 pages. They're not big books. They're very.
That's still an hour and a half.
How much alien penis do one need?
There's a lot.
Bree, don't knock it till you try it.
There's one for everyone, okay? There's one for everyone. And then
that was information I wasn't getting. I'm thinking it's a 2-part series, and everyone's like, Ice Planet. And I'm like,
there's no end in sight. Now there's spinoffs.
Oh no.
There are other series based on the original.
Wait a minute. No said there is no end in sight. It kind of reminds me of that that meme with Titanic, and she's like, "It's been 84 years."
Yes. It's been 84 years.
Ooh, yep. That's basically it. That's it.
Damn, 40? Are you gonna attempt to read them all, Miss Non-Romance Reader?
Oh yeah. Oh, I be reading romance. I just don't be. Monique binges them. I be reading actually, yeah, I be reading romance, just not as much.
I don't know how I got marketed as the romance reader of the
because
duo,
you love,
but
romance.
I do love romance.
You're like you're
and
all
you
about
love
it.
fantasy. You see, and how it works out.
Yeah, I have a specific romance that I read. Pretty much smut or or like smut.
You know, I get in my.
You need to calm down now.
That scared me.
I feel like if the subplot is romance, I would like it in a book. It got to be like the fourth in the genres.
Yeah.
See, I need to
be
at
too
the
prominent.
top note.
Or it's Christina C. Jones, and I'm like, reading everything. I was like, yes, get him. He grabbed that. Tell him to grab it again. Grab it again, girl. Tell him to put some respect on that ass. Amen. Put it on it. Like, I just be getting really excited.
I have added it to the TBR.
Oh.
It is on the list.
Anyway.
Listen, catch me if you can. It's like, FBI spies and doing it.
Got it.
There you go. I was like,
you didn't even have to say anything else. When you said it at the beginning, I was like,
yeah, you said romance. She had added it.
And then you said 3-part series. I said,
there you go.
Listen, have you read Alexandria House, Set, Ja, and forget the other character? Monique, you can read them all today. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. The audiobook is like 2 hours. You can listen to it on a faster speed. That's an hour book. Listen, don't say I never gifted you anything, okay? Because the way Alexandria House Set can steal my whole life and take my soul with one stroke. Amen. One stroke and my soul is first from my body. It's good.
There you go.
I'm adding it right now.
She will read it today.
I literally read it all in one night. I was like, oh, okay, next book. Okay, next.
Brothers?
Okay, next. Yes. Yes. It's good. It's so. So
does it say let me
got
love
literally
you?
5 stars.
Let me love
yes.
you.
It's so good.
Woo.
Them boys. It's literally one of my favorites.
Already about to holler. I need to put it on mute. She's gonna scream.
It's good.
Don't say I never gifted y'all nothing. That's right.
That's
for the chat too. Y'all need to be writing this down.
Listen, it's good. I'm gonna read the McLean brothers next.
There you go.
I heard the McLean brothers is also giving. But yeah, anything Christina C. Jones. I just be like, love a black woman from infinity to infinity. I just love it.
Ghost Squad. Sorry, I was like, what am I doing? Ghost Squad. I don't know what this is, Cammy, but give us a little rundown if you can.
It's good. It's a middle grade, and this little kid. She's like raised by her grandparents of sorts, and she's just trying to like go on this quest to figure something out. I forget what it was that she was figuring out, but I liked it. I think I gave it 4 or 5 stars.
Nice. Okay, for a little middle grade March.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to knock out some arcs. My rating is atrocious, so I'm picking up Juniper and Thorn by Ava Reed. Nice. Yeah. The art game is a twisted tale,
I'm like, it's gonna at the end of the day.
I hate it, but I also love it because sometimes you do get those books that you want. So, it's a love-hate. It's a love-hate. Right?
Yeah.
That's all I can
It's just
say.
sometimes you're like, how did I get this? Like,
Right.
Like I don't even was I in a haze when I was requesting?
Now, sometimes I think they do send
Same.
stuff we didn't request, and that's where I have to put my foot down. I have to send an email to James and say, "Sir, we didn't request this. Now you're
No,
gonna
James.
go down." Yeah, I won't be calling out the publishing house, but if y'all know James, y'all know.
Yeah, I know James. I know James.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Not James.
He be giving us stuff, and I'm like, we didn't request this.
we know
Now?
the time.
Also, James, slip us a 20. Maybe we might want to read it faster. Slip.
That's
Like,
what I said.
don't be asking us for unpaid labor. We're already doing this unpaid labor. Slip us a 20.
Exactly. Like, tell us.
That's why I'm like, does it really count? Does the ratio matter?
I don't know.
So I'm like, I'm not stressing out about it no more. I used to stress. I would like it to be higher, but at the end of the day, like,
Yeah, 'cause ours is bad.
at the end of the day,
I'm like,
I
ooh.
think mine is non-existent.
Yeah.
I read one arc, and that was it. And then I said, I'm gonna purposely lose this email, the address, the password, everything. So I
Change my name, my number, my whole entire identity.
New me,
God.
New me, who it is. I don't want nothing to do with this shit. Like, I'm done. I was
gotta let
like,
it go.
I don't need this negativity in my life.
Yeah, it comes to a point where you're just, it's too much.
Yeah.
So just let it. Yeah,
I know we're starting it on Tuesday, I believe, or Monday.
It's Tuesday. It's
Okay,
Tuesday. Tuesdays are reading sprints. Reading Blindsided by Tris Hickman? Treese Hickman? Blindsided. Okay. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna look it up. Need to get credence.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Happening Tuesday. On Amanda's channel.
Yeah, it'll be on Amanda's channel.
Ginger Snap Reads.
It would be on Amanda's channel, because don't she like that book?
Oh, she loves it. She was drinking the juice before anybody. I was like, okay. Let me put this in here.
City of Brass?
Who?
Right here.
Who said? Oh. I hadn't even looked at it yet. I said who? You said who?
I said right there.
Sorry, I was trying to look up this dang book. I'm so excited for you. I hope you love it. And let me tell you, if the physical isn't giving what you think it's going to give, switch to audio.
All right, let me see if I get the name right.
Please don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me.
Just give me the first letter.
D.
Davahush.
No.
Okay. Dara Yavahush Al-Vashin. Yashin. Dara Yavahush Yashin. That's who we stand in this house.
We stand him.
I've never read this series. As a bestie, I will support all fictional main characters.
People be trashing him, and I need y'all to put respect on his name, and that's all I gotta say. I'm 30% in, but reading Manhunt in the immediate future. Love that. Love that.
That sounds like a thriller.
Join our credence read.
Please, everyone join.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. If you want some cringy book club reading experiences.
Yes, cringy.
Starting Reckless Girls. I have not heard good things about that book, so I wish you the best. Learn My Lesson by Katie Robert. We know it's going to be good. Rhapsodic was pretty good. I gave it 3.5.
I don't remember that one.
It's the like Hades and Persephone retelling.
Oh yeah.
You said you haven't heard good stuff about Reckless Girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you?
I haven't heard anything.
I have.
Rachel Hawkins wrote The Ex-Hex. Remember that book?
Like another. It's like.
It was another adult.
Top one.
It's like. Can't explain
It's the
it.
black book with the blue cover. It's got a little witch on it, and it's about a girl who puts a hex on her ex.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's a second chance romance. And I'm going to tell y'all, Rachel Hawkins has a banging YA contemporary series that is, what is it called?
Can't tell you.
Hold on.
Because the only book I read by her was Ex-Hex, and it was not a fun time for me.
What was it? Charmed?
I can't.
I'm going to need you to do this for a second. I got to find this book.
Do what? Talk?
Yeah.
Okay. I was doing
comments.
that. Okay.
What
I'm going to need you to talk.
Prince? Is it Prince Charming? Hold on, y'all. I'm going to find it. Prince.
Yes, read it with us on Tuesday on Amanda's channel.
There we go. Rachel, okay. She did the Prince Charming series, like YA series. That series is so good. So good. But as far as her adult books have gone, I have not heard good things. So correct me if
That's
I'm wrong,
unfortunate.
people in the chat, but I have not heard good things.
That's unfortunate.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. All right.
Yeah.
We can move on.
Oh gosh.
I can't wait for your vlog, buddy. I can't wait to see what you think.
Yeah. I really had a fun time reading the guest list. I started reading The Honey Party, but for some reason I just never picked it back up. But like I don't think I like really started it. So I'm not counting that as like a
that was a pause for now.
Yeah, that's a PFN.
There you go.
So right now,
see, you got to use the phrase so you remember it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Because you have it locked in.
Yeah. Because before we knew what DNF was, we were like,
that's how I could be like, Akaman. I know how these. Once you see it, you're like, what does that mean?
Yeah, you just gotta keep using it. Anyway.
Exactly.
I really toy with the idea of doing a video being like, hey, so you're new to BookTube. These are the stuff that you should be aware of.
Right.
That would be fun. The starter guide.
I would have loved that video, honestly.
Pages.
But I'm always like, every time I get on here, I don't be knowing shit because I be hanging out with some real romance readers. And they be like, this is the forced proximity, I'll be like, what are these tropes?
I still don't know tropes. I'm like, I
didn't even know what a trope was. I was like, can y'all use that in a sentence?
Y'all are professionals.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, so like, even now, I don't think I can explain what a trope is.
Just a theme throughout the book, I think.
There we go. Theme throughout the book. I was like, it's something that holds the book.
Yeah. Holds it together.
I'm blanking on the title of
Summer Suns.
Okay, thank you. I was trying to scroll back up. I was like, it's not close by.
Summer Suns. Yeah.
Summer Suns. I don't know what I did, but I'm sure it was foolish. Oh God, yeah, clearly foolish.
You've completed it.
Wow. That's dedication.
This was about ice planets. Okay.
That's dedication. Let me Google.
Oh yeah, because
I gotta leave here pretty soon because I got some reading sprints with my Patreon.
Okay, yeah. We're wrapping here. All right. Love your friendship and channel. Y'all are the sweetest. Thank you. Don't like mystery novels right now. Yeah.
Yes, 22 books.
See, guest list was a favorite book. Hated The Hunting Party. We just don't know.
All right. See, I'm worried.
I'm worried. Listen, Monica needs to finish Pet. She does.
Okay.
She does.
I'm gonna finish it today because I want to start Credence on Tuesday.
Wow! If you got Kindle Unlimited, y'all, you can just read every Ice Planet Barbarian.
I know. You know what's great?
Yes, my girl.
You want to know what's great? I canceled that.
You canceled Kindle Unlimited?
Yeah.
Really?
So you're gonna have to get the trial next.
What are you talking about? I got the trial on Scribd. I listened to them on audio, my girl.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, you don't play me. I got the whole thing.
Actually, I think I put it on pause. I put either one of them on. I might have been off.
Okay, yeah, I was like, don't even try and play these games. I got my own thing going here.
Not pause.
Oh, yes. Okay, see, so this is your new series that you can get into.
Yep, I've got it.
Mo is happy all the time, honestly.
Yes. I'm about to start. After I finish Pet, then I'm going to...
Nia Rich Triangles are good reads, too. Thank you for the brag.
Right. Thank you.
I appreciate that. I like that. You introduce yourself, and then you're like, here's some books.
Here's some of the taste.
Yeah, let's do it.
And that's what I love.
I love that. Ooh. Yes. Tessa. Have a good time. I'm excited.
The way you like that book, I'd be like, nah.
It's fine. You know who else hated it? Cammie. So there you go.
Damn.
Cringy Book Club is not our name. Say our name. Classic Literature Book Club.
Yes.
I'm calling it Cringy Book Club.
What was the name?
I don't know. We had a real...
It was like classics.
We had a fire one.
It was something with classics, but it's...
Can we go back to literature?
Yes, that is actually what we do in this cringy classic
clit.
There you go.
There we go. That's right. Yeah, we went back and forth on that name. Gray Huffington has good reads also. Okay, nice.
These are some good recs, y'all.
Yeah, I was like, I'm about to go back through here.
I'm about to go to my story graph right now.
Yeah,
right. I've been adding.
all.
I've been like, yeah, I've heard mixed reviews. Again, I've heard mixed reviews about Reckless Girls, and it hasn't put any fire in me to pick it up, to be honest. So if someone gives me, the best review, something can sway me, but right now,
right,
it is on the shelf.
That would be an amazing video. You could do one for each genre. There you go.
A starter guide to fantasy on BookTube.
She's like already thinking of content without even trying to think of content. Bree's just that person.
Queen,
you know what I'm saying?
Queen behavior.
Yeah, like just don't even
Wait,
try.
you're talking about me?
Yeah. Because you were like, oh, you should do an intro video saying,
BookTube. I can't even say BookTube. They're like
the terms of the bookish community.
Yeah,
is what it would be.
They're saying you can do one for each genre.
Right.
Just make it a whole series.
So there you go.
Yeah, I wish.
That's a lot.
Or you could do the ones that you want to do. Ideas galore.
Yeah, just do whatever. Honestly, that's the name of the game. It's just doing whatever. There were none by Agatha Christie I don't like. Other mysteries, unfortunately.
That was like that. I remember reading that in like school. That one's the one that I was like, whoa. This is what a mystery is like.
Yeah.
And I like thrillers ever since.
Plot twist, baby.
Started reading all kind of things. I was like, I shouldn't be reading half the things I read in like 4th grade.
You're not wrong, but it, whatever.
Yeah.
Shapes you into who you are today.
It did.
Yep. This is our classic literature book club that we created. That we also do that. But yeah, and on that note, thanks for hanging with us and hope you have a wonderful day. Guys, we're going to wrap here. It's been 3 hours of just crazy
Goofing
chaos.
Off, and I love that for us.
Yeah, and we've had a great time. Yeah,
we did.
Intermittently.
We threw a lot in the end there.
Yeah,
just to make sure you guys got what you wanted.
Yeah, just to
entertainment.
Be in the book.
Of actions.
It really felt like we were just having like over a lunch or something. Like we were like, yeah.
And that is the point of Books and Brunch.
That's what I thought. I thought we were brunching.
Right. To hang out and just, get to know people and
I'm sorry if I got wild on your channel and you don't want to invite me again. I get it. I was wild.
You come back whenever.
Yes.
You come back whenever you want, girl.
But that is
go ahead. You take it away, Ern.
I was like, make sure you guys are subscribing to Bree. Her information is down below. And we'll do these more occasionally. It's really fun to do these.
Right. We're trying to come back. We did Books and Brunch consistently last year. We're trying to come back with it. If you guys do have anyone that you want on Books and Brunch, like, go ahead and feel free to suggest it and let us know, because we love having people on the channel. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna wrap here. Thank you, Bree, so much for being here with us, because we love you so much.
Yes.
And yeah, on that note, hope you guys have a great Sunday, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.